Clap it up for Angel is everybody. Straight from East Los.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Here we are, huh?
Here we are.
Crazy.
After how many fucking
Years or
cancels
episodes?
that I canceled on you?
Cancels? Quite a few. You just because you're yeah, just because you're off tomorrow. That's when I go, all right, I'll say yeah, no.
Sad.
That's all good. Most requested guest. Huh? Zero requests. It's weird how we don't really like trip out on the time that we've known each other. Huh? Like it's just like, well, yeah,
We'll keep going, right?
But like, we even though we always talk about like, oh, this happened, remember that happened. Like,
that's you. You always fucking remember everything. I don't.
Nah, I don't remember that. This happened there. Like, oh, I do remember.
Like the last time he told me about, what did I say to Lurks? What did I tell him? Fucking when he said, "Oh, did you go to a circus or something?" What was it?
That's why your mom doesn't like you.
Your mom doesn't like you. I don't remember saying that. I do not remember saying that.
It was when he was listening to the headphones and Friday dropped. You know, like, can you put up Friday by Ice Cube? Just how it drops, like. And he just said, circus. And he's like. I would always say stupid shit. Yeah. And he saw you, or you saw him, and you heard him, and you flipped him on. He's like, that's why your mom doesn't like you. Go back to the very beginning, yeah.
Ice Cube. Fucking cute.
Right there, circus. And that's where you had the cut sleeve with the white muscle tee under, and then with the backwards hat for sure. And me and him were just right there by the senior center.
Going?
I don't know. You were just walking like towards Alma.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Well, now I think I was like one of the beefs. Remember the beefs happened?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Had talked to this fool for like 2 weeks.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that was in the middle of one of those, the circus edition.
You see, that's the shit I don't remember. Like
the beefs.
The beefs. I remember that
until
shit.
We talk about it.
Yeah, until we talk about it.
Yeah.
But why would we beef it? Just fucking.
Just arguing, right? Yeah.
Just
arguing about shit. Fuck you then. Fuck you, I don't care.
You wanna blaze it later?
Yeah. One time, me and Lurks we had a beef. I think we were even crossing each other out. I don't even know how it started, but I think we were even crossing each other out. Yeah. Our tags. I for sure crossed him out one time. I don't know if he ever crossed me out, but shows you how type of asshole I am.
Fucking asshole.
And I saw him right there in the Garfield alleys. And I was like, what's up? Blaze it, I got an apple. Like, all right, fuck it, blaze it. I was leaving summer school, and I think he was going to summer school.
He was going?
Yeah. All right, blaze it. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. And bro, it was LA Confidential. Can you pull up some pictures of LA Confidential?
That shit was fire at that time.
Yeah, like, you could put like LA Confidential 07 weed.
Was it 07?
It was like 07 for sure.
Some images.
Yeah. You could drop the song off too.
That's shit. Look at that shit.
Yeah, like let's see, go down a little bit.
Oh, you in Master Kush, OG Master Kush.
More like that plant on the top. Go up a little bit. Like that plant in the other one. Yeah, another one with the black background. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that, bro. And it was just a perfect Christmas tree, bro. Like that.
You did?
Or Lurks had it. Lurks had plugs.
Yeah,
he always had fireweed, bro.
Fire shit.
He always had fireweed. He knew people and he would. I don't know if he wouldn't hook us up with them or they just didn't want to work with more people. But like he would keep them low key, bro. I'm telling you, he always had plugs. Like around Garfield, like
dank as fuck.
Garfield too, like around that area. So he always knew people that had fire. Anyway, this one had that like a perfect tree in the orange container, the original medical one. Yeah, perfect tree, dog. Just green and purple at the top. Like they just went green, darker, and purple at the top.
Nice.
Yeah, and just completely fucking covered with the crystals, bro, with the terpenes.
All the THC.
All the THC, all the terpenes, bro. And we smoked, no lie, one bowl. Just one bowl out of an apple. Tiny. High. You know, imagine how you can't even pack an apple like that. It's just a little piece, bro. And we rip it, boom, smoke it. He's like, all right, boom, he gone. Bro, by the time I get to the bus stop on Atlantic, I'm on a psychedelic trip, bro.
I remember those highs.
Out of it, bro. Like, remember
those shit used to be fun, like getting high like that, and now you just can't even enjoy shit.
Yeah, now it's like getting high is like, I don't know, right?
It feels weird.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. You can't be too high. You could kind of like use it to relax.
Yeah,
or you
knock
can't.
Out.
Yeah. Getting super blown like that, bro. I was on the 720, and I think remember that fool Mini Me?
Fuck,
From
sounds familiar.
Stevenson? He used to kick it with like Tito.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that little short.
He used to ball up with us too.
He had the little fucking the big plugs or something.
Yeah. Jaime, Mini Me.
Yeah.
And that fool was on the bus, and I remember he was like trying to talk to me, and I'm like, bro, I can't even understand what you're saying. Like, I have no.
Fucking gone.
I had no clue where I was at, essentially, bro.
Yeah.
Off of one tiny little bowl, like just an apple bowl.
And it's crazy, huh? Because I remember, like, the first hit, like, the first high, you'll hit it, and you'll be fucking stoned. And after that, you'll just keep smoking. And just normal.
Yeah. It's not something about when you... I guess that's the appeal, though, too, right? When you're a kid, like, the high's different. Yep. But is that just it fucking up your brain more? Because your brain is so underdeveloped?
Yeah. Sort of, right?
So the high's different?
Yeah.
Just, blasting your shit.
Not stop.
Fucking lit.
Hey, but that shit were fucking... Those good times, bro.
Yeah.
And all that fucking OG Master Kush, Bubba Kush, fucking... What else? Fucking...
The Bubba Kush. This was a chronic, though, and I remember this will always... Chronic's better than Kush, and people will be like, what are you talking about? But he was talking about chronic like that, you know? Like, there was a different chronic, like like Anthony had it, the strawberry cough. I never even got to try it, but, like, I know that was a chronic, I'm pretty sure. Like, there was different chronics that were super strong.
And that shit would be like a different high.
Different high,
like
yeah.
Where you just smoke the same shit and then just chronic. And
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because once OGs came out, everything was kind of the same. They were different, but they were all the same, bro. I never really got into the OG phase.
Nah.
I was always trying to get other shit.
I was just trying to get high. I don't smoke stress, I don't care.
Yeah, crazy.
Remember that fucking Arizona stress that shit was going around?
Yeah, the fluffy one? Like, oh, yeah, that was fire.
Buy a whole, what was it, like $20 and get the whole, roll like fucking 20 blunts with that.
Even $5 or $10 and you'll be solid, you know, just the puffy one.
I remember those little plants he had growing at their fucking pad.
Yeah. And then I had to get rid of them.
You had to get rid of them.
And Lurx's mom just ripped them right off. Yeah. That fool was spraying them with
like some... He took them, huh? He took them home
he took
and then
them, and she just asked him, what?
She murdered him.
Yeah. He was always spraying them with steroids too. Remember, he had like some shit, and every time he was there,
weird shit.
Yo, I'm gonna have to get him on an episode too. Huh? That's gonna be crazy.
Fucking lyrics.
You'll have to bring him though, or some shit.
Find him on TikTok.
Yeah, I have
posting
him
on TikTok. Fucking lyrics.
Straight steroids and
dumb shit with that fool.
Yeah, hell yeah. A lot of fun shit though too.
Yeah, well, a lot of dumb fun shit.
Yeah, a lot of cool shit.
The other little homie, what was his name? Asthma.
Asthma, yeah. Asthma.
Fuck Asthma. Fuck you, Asthma. Can you hear me? Fuck you.
I didn't see it. I should just post that as a clip for no reason. Like, just completely out of context.
Nice quest, fuck.
Yeah, hilarious, huh?
Hilarious. Both fucking Dumb and Dumber, fool.
Straight up. Different generation right there. Those just came into the clique like a fucking...
It's crazy, huh? Because everybody just...
Yeah, they were on their own shit with the Spurs.
It was both of them, and then who else? Like other little fools.
Yeah, like fools from right there, from T Block.
Yeah, T Block. And some fools from, where was it? Like
mostly right there. Like Monkey and like Finlay. Remember Finlay? Like those fools, and then this was just passed away too, right? Yeah. Like him. Yeah, that was their crew, and when you guys were on the Spurs, that's like when it started like kind of happening, bro. That's when
our coach was our coach, fucking
Jared.
We won no games, only the
Laker game,
only the
infamous Laker game.
Infamous Laker game.
That's
I didn't even play that game.
Yeah, nah, you fools didn't win one other game.
No,
nah,
we went 0-4.
You fools
like
could have won games though. Well, you
Nah,
had lyrics,
bro,
asthma, that fool
at
Anthony,
that,
no?
at that
Remember him?
time, remember who used to play like that for Chris, all these fools like with fucking the Lakers, right?
Yeah, I was on the Lakers
yeah,
too.
you were on the Lakers.
Yeah. No, was Chris on it? Nah, it was like Flipper. Chris was with Payne.
He was with you guys.
No, he was with Payne and with Black, remember?
Oh yeah.
And Bryant, and little Lefty Bryant.
Little Lefty Bryant. He baseball player, right?
Yeah, he was with their team, and I think they won first place. I was with, no, when we were on the Lakers, you were there. So I'm thinking about when I was on the Heat.
Yeah.
I was on the Heat with like Noel, Hector, Hector's big brother, the big
used to be your
fool.
coach,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That was the NBA
I
year.
had a gacho team.
Heat, but you got a good starting four. It was just everybody on the bench. No mames.
I remember Lurch was on our team.
Yeah, but he could hoop a little bit. Little slurks. Little slurks, boom. Little awkward ass threes he'll make.
Lefty too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks though because there's no pictures like
like actually what happened.
I only have one when fucking Jonathan was our coach.
Yeah.
We were in the Lakers.
I for sure have pictures. Yeah, but it's not gonna be of like the whole league and shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure these was have it right there at the office, no?
I don't know. Where would they store it,
we would
bro?
always take pictures, like the team picture.
Yeah. A league picture.
Yeah, league,
with all the teams
the
stacked
coaches
up.
and everything. That
Yeah.
shit was crazy, bro. Wicked times.
Fucking amazing,
Fuck yeah.
I miss playing like that. But I feel like I won't. Like it. The effort to get back to that, it'll be. It's gone.
It's already gone.
Yeah. And then
I hardly even play. Like me,
Yeah.
I not a lot at all.
Maybe in a league it's a little bit better then because you also have a ref that kind of mediates everything.
Yeah.
Because once I stopped playing, like the arguing and the fights and bro, no, man.
People calling their bullshit.
Yeah, and like keeping
Like
score, fucking out of bounds. Everything was just there's weak ass calls.
Instead of fucking going and fucking having fun, you get more stressed out.
Hell yeah.
Back home all mad.
It became less fun then. It was more stressful than fun. And like, that's it. I'm good hooping.
That's when you retired.
Yeah.
I remember you
went to
pull
the
up
Hall of
Saturdays,
Fame,
huh?
Saturdays and Sundays. Nah, not really Saturdays. Saturdays or
huh?
Sundays.
Yeah.
Saturdays is more like, gotta get ready to go out.
Yeah,
I can't be wasting all this energy going over there and hooping. Sundays was more solid.
Yeah.
Pull up with a big ass speaker too.
I remember.
Now I'll pull up with Anthony's speaker, a big fucking, I got 22 or something.
Everybody pull up, huh?
Yeah. With the aux,
Just fucking ball out, huh?
yeah, just ball up mad games, go to across the street, get some water, chief it right there in the front like a super burn.
Super burn.
Just post it up right in front. Chief it and just keep running games. Have some fun. Diss somebody.
Talk shit.
Roast each other. Yeah, get in a crazy ass game. Get
And
some good.
our games were like pretty fucking
Intense, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Because like most of those, like we knew how to play,
Yeah.
like a lot. Like it's just like the
And then
games
other
were
fools
super,
would pull up too, yeah.
From different parks, huh?
Hell yeah, that shit was fun. That shit was super. That was an era too, huh? And it's crazy we were so much older then already because we were already in our 20s. I was already living out here.
And you pulled up over here.
Yeah, in the truck.
I think I was already living over
Yeah,
there.
for sure. We played after our first mixtape dropped. The entrance. Even Anthony played. Like, fuck it. Like, go play
Right there at the park?
Yeah. Like, let's play. Yeah. We all went and we all played.
I remember that fool, what's his name? The Oli fool? He'll pull up all fucking on a good one and just shut that shit down.
Oh, Louis? Louis Channel 11.
Yeah, Louis Channel 11.
I wasn't there for that.
Everybody was scared. And I think
Yeah.
your brother, was it your brother?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I know it was Big C also.
Yeah.
D told me about that one when Big C had to come through.
Oh yeah,
Because he tried
I don't
to
know.
close it. And Johnny
I
told
think
me
it was in.
Johnny told me the story. He said like that fool left down there to the end of the block, and he said after a while he just heard somebody screaming like
It was fucking Mr. Louis.
Yeah, at the top of their lungs. Like that fool just jogged. He jogged from the other side of the freeway.
Yeah, I remember.
But what? Oh, he just went right to his pad and he just heard somebody screaming.
I remember we were playing, bro, and so he just pulled up. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. All you fuck out of here.
No
It's my gym.
mames.
And I was like, damn, what the fuck? And like, yeah, he stopped the game, and everybody was like, for real. Like even little Marcos, we were all right there.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
balling. And I forgot who told him like, hey, just relax,
Relax,
bro.
yeah.
Everybody's from like around here.
Nah,
That
he
shit was
wasn't
hilarious.
having it.
He wasn't having it.
Bro, that fool used to be a fucking disaster city. He used to come to the pad and just scream at the pad.
Just random, just below, like yeah.
Yeah, well, big smoked out. Big smoked out.
Big focus.
Yeah. Big smoked out on that double P, And he would just come and just scream, what the fuck? And Jolene and Joel's dad used to go there. He would go, just bomb on him. One time I remember that him and Anthony, they went and they took him to the field right there, the small field, and I could see it. I was watching the whole thing as a little ass kid. Nah, they didn't bomb on him like that. They just wrestled him,
Oh, yeah.
Jolene and Joel's dad was obsessed with wrestling. Me too, of course, but he loved that, and they were just like body slamming him.
Taking turns.
Like, yeah, a little takedown, a spear.
Tag team.
2 versus 1 match, but they didn't beat the bricks off of him. At least that's how I remember it. Like they were legit, just trying wrestling moves on him, a clothesline on him.
Fuck.
Yeah, that guy was out of his
shit.
mind, bro. My pad was such a burn. My pad was such a
spot
burn.
though.
Yeah, hell yeah, great memories there, great
memories.
times.
Big Nana.
Yeah,
Cabbage soup.
everybody.
Bomb.
These fools used to take their paintball guns, the Medinas. They used to take the paintball guns and just fucking, blah, just crack somebody one real quick.
And go back.
Yeah, we used to do crazy shit. Not in the house because the back was the parents. So we had to do everything from inside the house, the living room.
The porch.
Low key, yeah, just crack the door open, boom.
This madroso.
Check the outside to make sure nobody's walking up. Go. That's like straight movie little kid shit, huh? Throwing ketchup packets, buttermilks. The buttermilks. A water balloon is cool, It's not that bad. An egg is fucked up. Yeah. But I feel like a buttermilk is more fucked up than an egg, right? And especially the front, the front windshield. And then they turn on the wiper.
All fucking white, can't see shit.
That's wicked.
That shit was fun. We still bomb fucking taxis.
Hell yeah.
Fucking buses.
The taxis, I feel like I always stood away from the taxis because
you chase you.
Yeah, you fools got in some shit with the taxis, right? I heard the buses were perfect. Yeah, big ass target.
They couldn't stop.
Extra people on it. They can't. So you're dissing more than one people.
I remember fucking hide behind the palm trees.
Yeah,
just everybody just in line, no?
Yeah, and then once they built the wino spot with a sink, it was a wrap, bro. Somewhere to hide so they can't see you. Somewhere to fill up the water balloons. We were lit, bro. We were super lit. Literally, we'll go from playing a game just to fucking throwing water balloons. Still in our uniforms. Still in our uniforms. One time, a bus driver did stop. She parked.
Was it the MTA? Were you there with the tour one, the Greyhound one?
Oh,
I think it was a paisa that was driving.
Yeah.
And he turned on Dentman and he came back and we're walking towards Rowan.
Yeah.
Pulled up on us.
Oh yeah, and then we had to hide on the twins.
I couldn't get up there
on the twins' roof or something.
I couldn't get on the roof, so I had to go inside the house.
Oh, and these said they were wrestling. How did he follow him all the way home? And he was in a tour bus.
That fool was smart as fucking.
Yeah, and I was hiding on the roof or on the side of the house or something.
Yeah, that fool pulled in all the way, right?
Yeah.
He got off the bus and fucking walked all the way inside the house.
No mames, huh?
Good fucking times.
One time right after we had got caught tagging the first time. And I went, and these fools were like, nah. And I got hyped up nasty, and right there, it was one of your neighbors right there in the front, and everybody else sent us, and we tagged right there on the mechanics, right there, across from the Altamed.
No,
in front of Altamed, right there, boom,
the wall,
boom. That big ass wall right there.
There's a mural,
and it was a Friday night. Is there a mural?
There's a mural.
Yeah, on the Townsend side, on the side, yeah. And we mobbed it up on a Friday afternoon too, at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock maybe. So the shop wasn't even closed.
Yeah.
And just boom, start throwing shit up, and They just came out like 2 workers just came
you?
out like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just booked it, and we booked it. We went separate ways, and I went fucking. I think I went towards Whittier, like towards Townsend. This fool went that way. And fucking, I ran, and they chased me all the way home too.
Those
like,
two fools?
one of them, one chased this fool, and one chased me, and
No
like
way.
he got in a whip, and he made it all the way to my house.
No way.
Like I just went down, downtown into Verona, and made the right,
Yeah.
and got to my house, and I was pulling into the gate, the sliding
And this
gate.
fool
I
pulled
remember
up on you?
being so scared, bro, so fucking scared. It probably wasn't even like 2-3 months later that we had just got caught tagging.
You're on probation?
Probably for
Yeah,
sure, right?
I was on probation for like what?
A
Because
while.
they gave me the fucking worst shit to me because I had the fucking marker.
Yeah,
like
the
an
marker.
idiot. Yeah, I even had to graduate, and I didn't want to graduate, but I had to.
Gotcha.
I hated going to court.
Yeah.
bro. Every morning, early as fuck,
Yeah.
East Lake time.
Missy, it wasn't even like, it definitely wasn't.
And there was a lot of fucking little idiots on. Like I remember.
Of course,
pull
we
up.
were some
we
of
were
them.
some of them. They'll pull up, they'll fucking check you, they'll pat you down, and you'll make a left, remember? And then that
Yeah.
little fucking store that they have right down the left, and then you just go all the way down to like your
yeah.
fucking courtroom or
And sitting in the
door.
waiting room, and then
And
you
you
try to
just-
dress feed man,
Yeah,
and you're
you
not
fucking
feed man at
little
all.
tie, and you're just passing by, and everybody's just
Yeah.
sitting there looking at you, just
Yeah.
fucking like, that's crazy.
I remember the first time we got there, that shit was gotcha.
Then we have court most of the time together.
Yeah, same day,
Same
day,
times,
yeah.
right? But like together, right?
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
all
like
of us
we'd
were
all
going
go.
at the
Yeah,
same
for
time.
sure, for sure. I can't even. Damn, that's how memories get weird,
crazy,
bro.
bro,
The
yeah.
one, well, there was
All
one
three
right
fucking little jackasses going
Right.
to court at the same time.
where the judge asked us, and like, tell me something that's wrong, and I think I said like tagging, and you were like robbery, and this was like murder. And pretty the whole court.
With those old big fucking murder.
The whole
fucking
court
idiot.
laughed, right? Even the judge. And murder? I think he even like leaned his head a little bit, like murder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole
Idiot.
courtroom
I remember
laughed,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Going to court feels crazy, huh?
Oh, she's got you.
I remember even like going for tickets and shit. Like as an
Yeah.
adult, I got a speeding ticket one time, and that shit just feels. It's not the
Yeah.
business at all.
Fuck no.
It's because it's inconvenient and like
Yeah.
it's whack as fuck. But then like stepping in there, you feel like nah, like I don't
What,
run.
You get memory, you get fucking
Yeah.
flashbacks and all that.
I don't run nothing in here.
Yeah.
Like I'm just flowing in the however the fucking river sends me. I don't call no shots in this
Crazy
bitch.
fool. I haven't gotten a speeding ticket.
Yeah, knock on wood. Well, I mean,
I be
considering
smashing on a JG van too.
Yeah.
With Joe.
that shit got
Joseph.
no smash.
I'll let you think this is a door.
Guess number
Judge.
2. Wow.
Now remember I'll go eat after too.
Yeah.
I might have to take me go eat. Like good job.
Good job, Angel. Good job.
Good job,
Wow.
Angel. Picasso.
First day we pulled up right there.
When-
And we're finding a parking spot, no parking. Like, where do
Yeah,
we
that shit was already
park?
fucking
Like,
packed.
oh shit! Oh, we gotta pay. You know,
Yeah.
like, we didn't have money back then.
Yeah, I know.
I remember my mom started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we were the first court date,
Yeah.
and I remember just feeling like, damn, like what the fuck? Like what did I do? Like, what the
You
fuck
fucking
went?
tagging,
Yeah.
jackass.
But like, how did I end up here? Like,
Yeah.
damn, like this is a whole fucking desmadre now.
No, yeah. I remember when we got caught, like fucking saying fucking cop cars just for
Yeah,
three little
they
kids.
put on a show. They
Yeah.
put on a show.
That's when it was park police too.
Yeah,
Fucking putos. They did put on a show.
yeah. They made us a whole statement, and
On a
these are all
Friday.
laughing at us.
Yeah.
All the homies pulled up on a Friday night,
And
they
we're
were like,
leaving on
Yeah,
the
and we're
fucking car.
leaving away. Good night. Have fun. We were going to the party.
I remember my if I took my bike, she had to take my bike.
Yeah, walked
back,
it.
Yeah, she walked it.
Grave. All the way through Whittier.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are what happened. Yeah, what happened? You like if they weren't gonna go
like,
through the
we're
same
doing
thing,
the same
yeah.
shit, And then when we're inside, so we're just talking shit, huh?
Yeah,
Fucking
treated
wood
us
us or
gotcha.
fucking treating us like shit,
Yeah.
huh? Fucking
Treated us, gotcha.
just clowning, huh?
Yeah,
Fucking assholes.
saying they were, we were gonna get raped, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, you see that? Oh, he thinks you guys are cute.
And there was some food cleaning, huh?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, him.
Yeah,
him,
right? He was just
What's
cleaning
that
right
called?
there?
The
The trusty.
yeah, man.
And we're just right
Your
there.
dad's
They
gonna
had
fuck
us
you
on
up?
that little skinny ass
Yeah,
bench.
yeah.
And
You didn't
just-
have handcuffs too, huh?
I don't remember. No, I
Yeah,
don't think,
somebody
I was just-
didn't.
Yeah,
I remember
didn't.
mine were hurting, gacho, and
I was fucking feeding
one
right
person
there.
didn't have them, either
I
you
did.
or the love.
I did it.
It was, and I
And I
remember
remember my
mine
hands.
were fucking
I remember
hurting.
I
bro.
remember like I had my little fucking. You know how they fingerprinted us?
Yeah.
And those shit were like black. I remember seeing like a little tag. And
Oh,
I just
like
slashed it.
Yeah.
With the fucking tinta.
Still fucking not
Yeah,
learning, huh?
Still not learning. Nah, that's when these were talking shit.
Yeah. Your dad's gonna fuck you up? I'm like, yeah. Like, how about you? Your dad's gonna fuck you up? Like, yeah. How about you? Your dad's gonna fuck you up? Like, nah, I don't live with him. Like, where's he at? Like, oh, he's in jail. Like,
Started laughing.
what you gonna do? Go visit him? Fucking idiots.
I remember. Was it that fat fool?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
The fool
Like
just
a-
on,
like
the,
a-
on his desk, right?
Like an
Yeah.
archetypical cop.
Yep.
Like a short, like kind of like a flat top,
Yeah,
right? Flat
yeah.
top cut.
Straight fucking
like,
soldado
like a
haircut.
straight fucking, yeah, like a
Like a-
straight highway patrol, no?
Yeah.
Like that type of guy, yo.
It was just talking.
Yeah,
mierda.
just dissing
All
us.
fat too, right
Dissing
there.
us. But I mean, I guess that's the
I
way.
mean, everybody.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there,
We
right?
weren't the only ones for sure. I mean, if you didn't want to get disrespected by adults, probably don't put yourself in
fucking
that
don't go
position.
to
Right?
jail. I remember we came out. That shit was already dark as fuck.
Yeah,
Huh?
yep.
My
And
mom-
right there at the lake too, like it's a whole different vibe.
And then after that, it was like, fuck. Well, I went back to a homie's spot.
Yeah,
And everybody was waiting for us.
Yeah, yep,
Everybody
yep.
was waiting for us. And we pulled up, and these fools were just like, they just started fucking asking questions. Like, well, what happened? Well, you know? The jefas and the jefes.
yeah, and
the
then
brothers and the
landman,
sister.
yeah, landman.
And
See,
we just told them, and they started talking shit to us. And
Yeah.
he just started crying. And I was just like, he just started crying because he started talking shit. And I was just right there while I was just like, you know, like, fuck, everybody was just talking shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
it's
you
a
fucked up your record. But in Spanish is worse, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Cagapalo.
Getting scolded in
Yeah,
Spanish.
and fucking, I remember, bro, we didn't leave till like fucking 12.
Yeah,
Like, late as fuck, like 11 or 12. My jefa took me to IHOP right away. She took me
Late
to
at night?
IHOP, yeah. After,
or before you.
before we went home, like, she
Yeah.
took me to IHOP.
It's weird that like that was what would happen. Is like
Well,
not
like,
it
probably
wasn't
just
a
to
reward.
relax, you
Yeah,
know,
it
like,
wasn't like a reward
Yeah.
for sure.
She was like,
Even though back then, like going out to eat was a
Yeah.
fucking massive deal,
yeah,
bro.
it was. Hell yeah. And I remember,
But yeah, I probably
and,
like to
I
try
already
to
knew,
talk
like,
to us.
my dad was going to be pissed the next
Yeah.
day, bro. And that fool, yeah, he came from work. That fool just talking shit, bro, in Spanish.
Nonstop.
Gacho. And I didn't come out for like 30 days, a whole month.
Yeah,
and you
a
guys were
month.
over there having fun and shit.
I was grounded for like 2 weeks. I couldn't come out for like 2 weeks, and then I came out.
I was for a whole month.
And then I don't know how long Aki was fucking grounded for.
Yeah.
That shit was all bad, bro. And then the cops knew who we were after. One time they pulled up from behind and the infamous criminals. GIC. Just putting
Just
us
talking
just
shit.
putting us on blast like that over the loudspeaker, bro. Yeah, we were just like walking to the store or
Right at the
something.
park?
Yeah, yeah, right there. The infamous criminals.
TIC.
I think it was fucking Mr. Anderson. Remember that book? That's that wasn't his actual name in the movie. Can you pull up the Matrix
Mr.
cast?
Anderson.
That's what he would say.
Yeah.
But Mr. Anderson was Neo, right? So he was the agent, though. Let's see. You just pull up like a. Yeah,
Yeah,
now these are all
yeah.
modern, right? Or these are all up to date.
It
Had to
looks
be
like
the Agent Smith. Yeah, right.
Agent
Yeah, had to
Smith.
be Agent Smith. Mr. Anderson. These was had character names on.
Everybody,
yeah,
nobody got
everybody.
away.
Yeah, that was straight up. That shit's all bad, dog. With the glasses and the hairline receding and everything. Huh?
Mr. Anderson. Fuck that fool.
Crazy. Jay Leno too, huh?
Jay
With the
Leno.
chin.
Oh, yeah.
Crimson
big
chin.
shit.
Ass.
There was a gang of fucking
Yeah,
little
yeah,
Hudas
the
that
tall-
look like
the tall-
characters.
yeah, the
man,
tall
little
ass,
characters.
Egghead, Humpty Dumpty.
Just
ass,
start
man.
talking shit. On
Yeah, it's weird how like growing up like that, you just gotta have a sense of humor,
Yeah.
huh?
Yup, you gotta fucking defend yourself. people are gonna roast you and shit.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to
You gotta
roast.
be ready,
Everybody
bro.
get just dissed on.
Everybody.
Moms, everybody.
Tias, like,
Yeah.
everything.
And to your face too,
Yeah.
though. Huh?
And
Like,
you
shut
can't get
up.
mad because you gotta
What?
get them back.
Yeah. If you get mad, then
You got to get down.
Yeah. What? Shut up. Fucking Pope.
Fucking Pope.
Everybody had names on names. Spy versus Spy.
Spy versus
Spyro. Lily Pad. Oh my man. Do kids still have fun like that? Nah.
Fuck no, everybody. Nah,
Right?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Some,
Nah. Yum Yum and Allison, they roast each other.
They roast each other.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen it. So I don't. But they're really young though. We're like 13 already. Yeah, we're getting older right now. But we were talking shit.
But we're talking shit since forever.
Yeah, forever,
Since,
bro.
like, the day,
Cussing
before
grave,
we even
yeah.
clicked up.
Cussing nasty. Like at summer camp and shit. I
Yeah.
remember cuss. I had enemies too. Fools that you didn't like.
I never went to summer camp.
Yeah.
I used to fucking see fools having fun and shit.
Gotcha.
I'd be like, fuck, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I would see all you guys
Going on trips and
going
shit.
on. Yeah, I would see you guys like getting on that bus.
The short bus?
Yeah, one of you fools got on the little short bus.
Looks and as well.
And I remember like I'll see you guys, and then like I'll see you guys come back like at night, like
Yeah.
all with
tired.
your backpack and all that shit. And I'm like, damn, I wonder
And
where they went.
fucking souvenirs.
And I remember like, well, we couldn't afford it when my
Yeah.
mom couldn't, like, I'm like, damn.
But you just never pay them. That was the
Yeah.
trick. We didn't
Just
pay them.
sign up and
just
then
sign
pay.
up and pay them later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay you guys later and never
Yeah.
pay them, bro.
Summertime.
That's what it is
To
right
the
now.
pool, from the pool to the well, go get lunch. You remember?
Yeah,
So go get that
yeah.
little lunch at like right there.
China.
Boom.
Oh, the free lunch?
The free lunch.
Nah, if it was
Or
a
you go get Chinese food?
Chinese food, bro.
Yeah.
$2.50. $2.50
Yeah.
got you.
Like it was $2 first, and then it went like two.
Two. I remember it being two. Well, it was
250?
probably, I'm sure,
Yeah.
but I remember $2.50. Solid, bro. Yeah, chow mein, fried rice,
Chicken
and
rice.
I used to always get orange chicken. That was my
Yeah.
go-to. Maybe some beef and broccoli, but orange chicken, bro, because it's a little bit sweeter. $2.50, dog, for a
And
fucking
then we'll
plate.
hook you up too.
A plate of food, bro. Crazy.
And go
The
back to
little
the pool.
container that shit used to be, and it was enough for like 3 people, bro. I couldn't knock that shit out solo dolo at that age, bro. That's a share right there.
Yeah.
Boom, get an extra plate. They
Yeah.
had the extra plates. You just share, pass it around.
Yeah.
Hot sauce,
That's crazy. Huh? That was part of where we grew up too.
a
huh?
staple. Yeah, I want to go in there, bro. When it opens
Nah,
up,
just what? Just fucking
I don't know.
tickets and
Man, donuts.
Donuts.
I want to walk around in there.
Even that pet shop, no?
Yeah, I don't
It's
think that
gone.
shit opens.
Yeah, that shit's
no
gone.
way. That's just an empty building. And then the Chinese food had the smooth, like the frappuccinos.
No, the fraps,
Yeah,
the vanilla fraps.
I think those are
or
like
the
one.
coffee ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. I used to get the cookies and cream one with a
I
little
remember
bit of
that
whipped
shit,
cream
yeah.
on top. Bro, and those are like $150, huh?
Yeah.
They're a little expensive.
little donut.
I could get $150 just a drink, $250 a
Fucking
plate of
plate,
food. Like,
yeah.
we better find somebody that got that other dollar.
Then go to Vivas and get a soda, no?
Yeah.
50-cent sodas.
Come on. Yeah, we like had that freedom to just move around however. Like
That's
however,
crazy,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like our parents, go ahead.
Yeah.
But then, we grew up fast. That's how we grew up.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
grew up
true.
fast doing that.
Yeah, I was like, it's crazy how like once 13 hit, like it was over.
That shit changed. Huh?
Chain, yeah,
Like,
right.
so you
Which
smoke weed?
so
When did you smoke weed, bro? When was your first
13,
hit?
13, the first time, yeah. You?
Yeah. Well, with you.
Yeah, that was your first time too.
Well, was it?
Right there
I remember.
in the outright in the
The
jungle.
jungles?
Yeah, like in the wind. It was like a winter night.
But I didn't get high though.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't get high the first few
But
times.
I remember like before that, like there was like older homies that were like, "Here, hit it, like
Yeah,
that
I
fool."
got it.
I can't, you know who? But right there at Akey's Pat,
Yeah.
and Tucan was right there. And he was like, I was little, bro. I remember. I
Yeah,
still
like a little
remember
ass
that
kid,
shit.
yeah.
I was little, and
And they used to
I
shut
was
it down.
Here, like hit it. Like your dad's not gonna, just hit it. And I remember like that, like Tucan, he was like, "Nah, I don't do it." Like,
Yeah,
don't-
yeah.
don't. Like, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
still did it. Like,
Tucan-
I hit it, and like I didn't.
Nothing
get
happened?
high, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna fuck those fools up. Huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, the guy
A
was
little
savage,
short
man.
stock, yeah, for mi panza.
You don't know me, güero.
Cachetón. Call me cachetón.
Yeah.
Cachetón.
Yep. Hell yeah. What would he call Iki? Huh?
Fucking rana. Yeah, that was his name. A little fucking rana.
Yeah, nah, for sure. 13, like right there in the
Jungle Boy.
in the
Like
jungle. Yeah, crazy, huh? We were already jungle boys,
Mm-hmm.
right there in the jungle. And yeah, it was like a wintertime Friday
It's
night.
crazy how so the people we smoke weed with. Huh?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
just
for
random.
sure. They ended up on the other teams,
Yeah.
for sure. They ended up
A lot of people
Yeah,
ended up on
yeah.
other side.
The whole story's got all twisted
Yeah.
up. It's always a trip too. Like now that we're like
Yeah.
we're doing this on a podcast, like damn, like how can we
fuck.
how far do we take it, bro?
Yeah.
Like how far can we take it?
It's a podcast.
For sure. I mean, yeah, that's the weird thing though, because Foos be dropping the whole stories on podcasts now. I've been seeing like there's a prison one, like they be saying the whole all the whole get down how they got busted, what happened in there, getting whatever how things had to go. So it's interesting nonetheless, bro. 13 wintertime, Friday night for sure,
Yeah.
smoking, and it was. Remember when winter came too? It was like, oh, I love that. Summer is cool, but when the winter, like I don't know,
You
bro,
get
like
your fucking jacket,
having to wear a hoodie and
Yeah,
shit,
your
and being out there
hoodie.
and it's cold and it'll get dark earlier.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a whole different
vibe.
the
Or
whole
like
different vibe,
like
bro.
when it was like close to like October and all that.
Yeah,
Like, it was like feel good. In the park, we started getting like lonely, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
a lot
early,
more quiet.
like,
Yeah, a lot more quiet, but we'll
And
still be
that's
there.
when like then like all right, through shower.
Yeah, yeah, that
gotta
means
go
you're-
home.
Yep.
What time is it? All right. Let's
That
go
means you
home.
don't get that pass of being
I
just
remember
being
that
a
shit
kid.
when we would play and then we'll go back to your pad. Remember, like we'll go smoke, like smoke a little bit of weed.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be like, fuck, what time is it? And then like, fuck, I have to fucking walk back
Oh,
home.
yeah, yeah, after
like,
playing?
Yeah. And sometimes like that's when like I'll have my bike and stupid asthma will take
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Fucking dirty ass my ass. Fuck asthma. Fuck you.
That's second time. Yeah, that fool. Those are like
And
little.
I hate that shit because sometimes I'll be like, fuck, should I go pick it up going down that way or should I
and
just
then-
start walking home? Because that's going to be like, what if, I don't know, I would always think like, what if at this time these fools come out or
And
like
they're there.
you run into them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What if they're on this block but not on that block?
And it sucks because like where I live, it's like Altamet, so
Yeah.
you can't really see on that wall. So like you just like as soon as like I remember like as soon as I'll turn, I'll be like fuck, hopefully nobody's there.
Yeah.
And
Now you had to be jumping into the
now I had
parking
to
lot.
jump in, yeah.
Yeah, that would
And
be
then-
more low key right
Yeah.
there.
And I remember I was like fuck, now I'm gonna start taking it down to like Verona.
Yeah.
Like just walking in so I could look up, going up
Yeah,
towards my house.
yeah. Smart.
I started doing that shit, and like I remember every time like I have my bike, I'll make sure I have it next to me, bro, because this fool always get in, take
Oh,
off,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like he'll take off.
Just
And,
no fucking.
And this fool literally
no
lived
shame.
down the fucking street,
Yeah,
fool,
yeah.
and like I had to go all the way, like almost close to borderline.
That straight lurks. That's straight there, mañas. They're still on
Fucking putos.
Just transportation, huh, bro?
Yeah.
Skateboards, bikes.
Especially late at night,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
at that
yeah.
time.
Because there's no way where I couldn't tell my mom
Yeah.
like, oh, let's go
Take this
fucking
one.
with the big ass van or this and that.
Or the little Honda, or
Yeah,
the
with
little
the
G-Ray,
Honda.
That shit's crazy, bro.
I don't know. It was just like that. Oh well, this is what we got to deal with, right?
Yeah.
It's like
So I
we
remember I
never
was like,
had.
fuck, I
yeah.
got a jam. Like, what time is it? And like, I'll be high, and like you're
Yeah,
high, and you're just like,
yeah.
fuck, like your heart's racing now. That you fucking start walking late as
Yeah,
fuck.
Terrible time to
And
be
you're
high.
like, fuck, and you're just fucking looking back nonstop.
I guess that's like was one of the benefits I had, that even though we always kicked it at the pad and it was desmadre at my house, but at least I was always home.
And it's crazy, bro, because there was like sometimes like I'll get home, and then within like 30 minutes we just be like, fuck. And then the fucking chopper will pull up, and be like, fuck, and then that's when like I'll think about like, damn, what if I would have stood like,
Yeah,
30 more
yep.
minutes, or like, like it was just crazy, bro. It was crazy. Crazy growing up right there. Loved it though. It was nice. It was beautiful, bro. You learn a lot, bro. You learn
we
a lot.
can't we can't
You
trade
saw
it
a
in.
lot.
We can't trade it anyway.
Yeah,
We can't trade it anyway.
Growing up at a park is fucking,
Yeah.
just playing sports.
Yeah,
fucking,
always having fun.
man,
Always having fun, bro.
Everybody turns to family.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Barbecues
I remember,
and
like,
shit.
I literally like almost knew everybody around that whole block.
Yeah.
You know
There was
what I
a
mean?
sense of community.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fuck yeah, bro.
Going to everybody's houses, huh?
Yeah.
Like you like down from like Alma to like
Yeah.
fucking Townsend,
To, like,
Hicks,
to
like,
Juan and Alex's.
especially me, cause like my parents like they
Yeah.
lavanderia, they
Yeah,
worked at
yeah, and you're a
the
gang
laundromat,
of
so like
people.
we knew a lot of people and a lot of like people that own like the stores and shit around
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So like they would always see me like, hey, and
Yeah,
I would always
every block we
Yeah.
knew people everywhere, bro.
It's crazy, huh?
Like up there to Snacks,
Yeah.
down to Eastman, Rowan, town, everywhere. Both sides of Verona, Alma, Calzona.
I lived in Calzona.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah. Before I left to Mexico, I was living there.
What do you think that was, like 2000s?
2000, literally
Early 2000s?
the year 2000.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I remember in 2001, I was in Mexico and I was watching the news when that was like 9/11 was
Oh,
going.
yeah.
And I remember I was
Crazy.
like, what the fuck? I was a little kid, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I remember that shit like in Spanish news over there, and they were just showing
The
like
plane.
the towers and all
yeah.
that shit. I was like, what the fuck? And after that, that's when it became difficult. So we had to stay there for a long time, you know, for like my parents to come
Longer
back.
than you guys
Yeah,
expected.
because like the borders they became
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
everything got tightened
secured
up,
and
yeah.
everything. So we were like fuck. So we literally stood there for like a whole year. Lived in Nayarit for like what was it, like 8 months, 8 9 months, and then moved to Tijuana for like 3 months, and
And just living with people that you guys knew.
well, my mom's cousin. We stood there for like 3 months, and that's like, well, I didn't know, but like now that I'm older, like that's like I guess they were planning all that shit, you know,
Yeah.
how to cross over for like 3 months. Cause I remember like my mom, she started working with her cousin, and I was like, I guess like, you know, she's making money and shit. And I remember that shit when my dad took off, like from right there. He just gave me a big hug and a kiss, and he took off. Boom. But I didn't know, like I didn't know
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
didn't know what was happening.
And fucking like 3 days later, he came back. And I was like, well, you know, like where were you? Cause he got caught.
Oh, yeah.
They caught him literally over here close to California, like literally close as
Yeah,
fuck.
he was
Like,
already
he
there.
was already there, and they caught him. And like 3 days later, he came back. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where were you? Like in Spanish, you know? Like I was a little kid. And like he didn't answer. And then my mom, she was like, what happened? Like, cause she didn't, you know, she thought she was this fool. He was gonna make it.
Yeah.
And then again, we had to stay for like a little longer, you know? And fucking, boom, this one took off. This one, I'm saying this one, like my dad took off. And yeah, he made it. He landed back in East LA. And me and my mom and my sister and my brother, my mom would have fake, what is it?
Green card?
Fake green card. We crossed the fucking border. Got to San
Crazy.
Diego with her cousin. I remember we were in a van. Those little vans, the Astro vans, those little Astro
Yeah.
vans, the little red ones.
Pull
burgundy
up an
ones.
Astro van
Pull
real
up an
quick,
Astro van,
Riley.
please. And I remember fucking my mom when, like I remember that shit, bro.
Like the box one?
My mom was like, don't be nervous. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like I didn't know.
You didn't
shit.
even
I
get it. It didn't even make
know.
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
She just made you
She
more
just
nervous.
made me
by
more
the time.
nervous. And
you didn't even get it. Yeah.
And
Because I mean,
fucking-
2000, 2001, we're
Yeah.
7, 8 years old.
Yeah. And yeah, we were like on the border, and fucking the border patrol stopped us. Like, you know, like IDs. They were like IDs.
It
And
looked like
they were-
a 98.
And they were talking to my mom's cousin, and like yeah, that fool gave us a green light, like okay,
Yeah,
like
just go
come
through.
on in.
Crazy.
And after that, my mom was just happy, bro. Like her cousin dropped us off at the Amtrak, the train,
Yeah.
and from right there we just took off. We came
Jumped
back
on.
right here in downtown LA, back to fucking
Union Station.
Union Station.
Crazy.
And
what a
from right
journey.
there, what a journey,
Yeah.
bro. I didn't even
But you
know.
didn't understand it,
I didn't
though.
understand. I was little,
But for
bro.
that, for your mom, it was like...
For me, it was just like, damn, it was, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, what's going on? Oh shit. And I remember that shit. Fucking, we got on the taxi and fucking went back and we met with my dad, lavanderia.
How many months or how long do you think that was from when
TJ?
he left? From when he left to when you guys saw him again?
Probably like, within a month.
Was it a month?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It happened fast. Cause they were most like worried about my dad making it, cause he's the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that walked it.
Right.
My dad walked that shit like 3 times, bro. When he was little, like in 89, they got here in 87, 88, somewhere around there. And they both walked it, and then we went back 2000,
Yeah.
and then he walked it, and he was already here, and he got caught, and then he had to walk it again.
Imagine like when they
3
seen.
times, bro.
Imagine everything like the OG immigrants had to go through and how hard it was,
Yeah.
and then to see like when when the last president had the borders fucking shot to shit, bro. Like disrespect.
Just,
No,
just,
like
a
what?
lot of people were saying that shit. Like it's taking us 20 years, and these fools just getting here and just boom.
Nothing,
like what the fuck kind of shit is that?
Whatever. What even happened with all that, huh? Like, I guess like Trump started deporting people,
he
right?
started fucking. That's it.
But we don't hear about it no more.
We don't hear about it.
Yeah, like
Well,
I mean, we a little bit, but not.
Lately,
it was
just,
a hot topic.
Yeah, lately it's just
topic.
been about the fucking war that's going on over there. Well, for me, that's just all that's been popping
like,
out, bro.
Palestine
and Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine, yeah.
Like crazy little vatos, little Tonys.
Right. One time I put a story like, dog, I just heard about Ukraine. And then I put ... And then at the bottom I put Ukraine like a little bitch.
That was a good one. You kind of like a little bitch.
Ukraine like a little bitch.
But yeah, bro.
Yeah, I know, that's bro. Wild though.
And then I came back with fucking Pokemon cards, and these fools started laughing at me. Fuck you fools who started laughing at me. Because these fools were already at Yu-Gi-Oh! These fools had their fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, bro, and I had my fucking Pokemon.
Imagine.
I'm pretty sure I had me Charizards and everything.
Yeah, you probably had some gas 2 years before.
Gas, bro. Now I remember that's when Beebos was right there. And I remember I went home. Because I remember I went to homie Payne's pad, and these fools were right there, and then I got popped out with my fucking Pokemon, fat stack. And
but low key, think about it, bro. You had probably been looking up to that moment for like a long ass time.
I was like,
did you feel like you missed? You missed them?
I remember when I was in Mexico, where my dad's dad, my grandpa, he owns a rancho over there close to Guayabitos, and we went over there for like 2 months, literally like the whole summer. We were right there, like it was nice, bro.
Yeah.
But it was fucking hot, bro. It was like humid, bro, like nasty, and there was a lot of mosquitoes, like the zancudos. So like I was getting bit nasty.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful, bro.
Where Nayarit is, like just on the map.
You can put Guayabitos.
I want to see like where the states actually position that too.
Well, it's between Sinaloa and Guadalajara, in the middle of it. And I remember, what was I talking about?
Being on the ranch and
like
when I asked you if you actually felt like you missed these.
Because I remember right there where the ranch is at, they like only the people that live there, they know a way where there's like a beach that's hidden,
like a secret beach.
Yeah, like a secret beach, fool. And only the people that live there, they knew like the route and everything. So I remember like every day we were going there, and like you could stay there till like whatever time you want, go all night. And I remember like. I remember this shit, bro. I remember like at night when we'll be there, and like these fools like they'll have like the fogata and like the fire going, and I remember like I'll be at the beach like close to like the water, and then I'll be looking and there'll be like a whole big yellow moon, bro, like a whole big moon,
like a full moon,
and fucking. I remember I'll be thinking like fuck, I wonder what these fools are doing. You know? Like fucking like bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'll be like fuck. I wonder what these fools are doing, though. I miss.
This was staring at the moon, thinking of the homies in East LA.
And I remember that shit, bro. And I'd be like, "Fuck, I wish I was over there," you know. But then now that like I'm over here, like, fuck, I wish I was over there.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
well,
it's
for
beautiful.
sure you didn't understand what was going on, because even how you painted that whole picture sound stupid.
Yeah,
it's crazy when
bro.
You're in a different place, bro. And like, so I remember we talked about it in San Luis Obispo, like, bro, when it turns night, like, it feels like it hits harder for some reason. Like, the day is because you're doing more fun shit, right? You're doing, like, more active shit. Yep. But at night, it's more, like, chill. So it's like, shit, like.
Everything's so calm, huh?
Maybe, so you have no choice but to think about it. But if you're, like, active, then it's like,
it was something like that.
Yep.
Like a rancho, and it was hitting like that. And I remember there was a mountain right there. So I remember, like, every time we'll get, like, I'll just walk all the way to the mountain just to walk. Yeah, and I'll just come back, and these guys will be making pescado zarandeado, fire. I know how to make it. I haven't. And I remember like they'll have ceviche, cause you know these food like right before getting there, there's a small Guayabitos. There's the city Guayabitos right there. So we'll stop right there and we'll get like everything. You know, we'll get fish, we'll get all that shit, bro. And then we'll go to the rancho, and we'll go to the beach, and then they'll just start making that shit.
Yeah,
boom,
cooking it all up.
The zarandeado. And I remember, like, that shit was It's
Damn.
nice, bro. It's
You're
beautiful, bro.
You're like the only homie that ever experienced living in Mexico,
Mexico.
for like
The
a
whole year.
yeah. Well, as far like I know some of the homies grew up over there
Yeah.
and then came
And in
over
the
here.
city, it was nice, bro. I
As
remember I
kids.
made mad friends over there. Fool. They used to call me fucking little pocho. And I remember like I
Even though you
made
could
like
speak Spanish?
in my like my grandma, my dad's side, like she lived like at a dead end, and like little kids were like always like they ran that shit, and then like you'll cross the street, and there was like like a small park, bro, like you know, like Parque Los Sueños
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit, like
tiny
that,
one.
like tiny one. And I remember like I made a lot of friends, bro. So like I would always be with them, like
Yeah.
and those would be talking in Spanish. It's like I of course I understand it, but like I won't like I
Oh
can't
yeah,
like
it wasn't
like
that
their
fluent yet.
level,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
just
no,
fucking
yeah,
fast.
they
Like,
yeah, fast,
and I was
fast.
like, ¿qué? And fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
¿qué? And I remember like I would just start playing basketball. No, well yeah, they have basketball. Like
Yeah.
this was like they play all kinds of shit, bro. But mostly it was soccer.
Just like us, huh?
Soccer,
Imagine
yeah,
you
over
were
there.
straight in the alternate universe right there.
And over there, like I was learning like all like the Mexican games, like the fucking
Yeah.
like the fucking what's it called? That fucking shit you throw.
Tops?
I think so, yeah. I remember one of the like the little like the friends that I like met right there, like they would bump always that group. What's it called? Those monkeys.
Oh, the gorillas.
Is it the gorillas?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the gorillas, yep.
Yeah, and those who would always bump that shit.
I thought you were talking about like some crazy frog shit.
Nah, those fools right there.
Yeah, feel good ink right
Yeah.
there. Crazy, yeah. Yeah, that's like a huge. Well, I mean, I guess that's everywhere, right? But yeah, like
Well, what year did those at that time, right?
how
When
old
I
is
was
this
over
song?
there, cause well, obviously, we used to bump that. 2000. What was over there like 2002? Yeah, right. 2000, 2000.
That's dope.
Well, yeah, bro. And then I was like, they put me in school, bro, and I didn't know shit. And, like over there, the history is a lot. Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
completely different,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like the history of Mexico and like you know, the Spaniards and all that shit, bro. Like it's.
Yeah,
like,
you weren't learning American
I
history.
wasn't. It was, and then Spanish is hard, bro.
Yeah.
Spanish is fucking hard. And I remember like, the only thing I loved was like that during lunch you could fucking walk out, bro. So I was fucking walk out and go fucking get a fucking torta and fucking soda. But I didn't learn shit, bro. So
Yeah.
like my grades were fucked up, and like I just told my mom like I'm not learning shit. Like just take me out. And she took me out within like 3-4 months. Like I was like, that's it. I can't. And that's when I started working with my uncles. With my uncles, like they started well they worked at what was it? Shit that they sell to like build like construction, like a ferreteria.
Yeah,
a
hardware.
ferreteria, hardware. And I was like, I would just be with them, like I'll go work with them. My dad would be right there too, so
Yeah.
we would all just be working. I remember my dad would be smoking. Like even as a little kid, I would see
Yeah.
him like that fool. He didn't think I was like
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
he would smoke with his brothers and shit.
Yeah, right, huh?
Oh,
You
yeah,
thought you thought
yeah.
you didn't know what was going on.
Like I remember, like I would always be in the back of the car, the truck.
Yeah.
And he would just be smoking, like smelling like fucking mat stress. The bomb Mexican stress.
Yeah. Nah,
Like-
but better than when all the time it took to get to LA though.
Yeah, because that shit takes a while
Yeah,
to get
it
over
was
here,
right-
bro.
straight from the
Especially
field, if
all
anything.
dried and shit, you know.
Yeah, all packaged and moved. Gotcha.
I remember for lunch, my grandma, like my uncles, they'll go pick up lunch because literally they work like 10 minutes away. So
Yeah.
like my uncles, they'll go pick up lunch, and my grandma, she'll make tortas de jamón, bro. Fire. The food over there is good, bro. It's a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
different fucking
Especially that you kind of
flavor,
weren't in the
bro.
city
Yeah.
too, right?
And fucking, I remember like she'll make a torta de jamón, and like sometimes she'll like add eggs and shit. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
fire,
like,
bro.
stacked.
Like my mom's, well, my dad's mom, my grandma, she knew how to cook, bro. Well, she knows how to cook. Straight
still
right
alive?
there. Yeah.
You know how she is?
No.
Probably it has to be 90s.
80s,
yeah,
90s.
80s, 90s. What would you do at the hardware when you
Just fuck around.
Oh yeah, you weren't working.
Well, I would work. Like I'll
little
help them.
bit, but
I'll
then
help
fuck
them.
around
Like
too.
fucking around. Like because they would have like stacks of like fucking cement shit
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
dirt. So like I'll just be right there, you know. And but sometimes like I'll help them load up and
Yeah,
deliver.
like small
we'll
shit. Yeah, because if
deliver.
you're only 9
Because
or
I
10.
remember like the bags of cement, those shit are heavy, bro.
Yeah,
and
it
like
was
I couldn't
fuck.
pick those shits up. So
Yeah.
like I will only pick up the cal, the white one, like it's called cal.
Yeah.
And like I only picked up, but like once like I started getting a little bigger, like I was only able to pick it up, but not over the truck. You get me? Like
Yeah.
I just pick it up and then like
Just carry it.
out like my uncle, and we'll go fucking deliver, bro.
Oh, drop off too?
My uncle was an asshole. We went to go deliver some shit, and we were both looking for like the address or like the street, bro. And I was like this, like looking, like just looking, and this fool's like he broke hard, bro, and I hit my head on the fucking window, bro, and that shit cracked, boom.
Damn.
That shit hurt, bro, and I remember like I looked at him and that fool looked at me, and I went. And then he got mad, and I was like, "Fuck you! You did that shit on purpose, you asshole!" But like, I didn't tell him that, you know. But like,
you thought it was your fault.
Like, yeah. And I remember that shit. Like, he just fucking like stopped hard, bro.
And I thought I was the macetón.
And that shit just like I remember like I just went boom. That shit just cracked.
Damn.
And I was like, "Damn!" And I was like, "Fuck you!" And then he bought me food after. So like, I'm good.
That's always the way to bribe you, huh?
Hell yeah. I remember he bought me some tacos.
Imagine, bro, you experienced what, immigrants experience coming to America, but in reverse, bro.
Reverse. I was working, bro. Like I literally just stopped going to school
because
like I didn't know shit, bro.
You know that for sure.
And like I remember they would pay me like 50 pesos every week, like 50 pesos. And like at that time, 50 pesos was like a lot, more, bro. Man. And I remember like with like a peso and all that, like 2 pesos. I'll go get fucking chips, bro. I'll go get a chip, and then they had Danoninos. Like it's like a Yoku.
Danimals,
yeah. And I'll go fucking stack up, bro. And then like
what do you mean stack up?
Like all fucking
a lot of chips.
All that
Danimals.
Shit. Yeah.
Pull up some Danimals.
Danoninos, though, just Danoninos. The Spanish, those shit are fire,
Spanish
bro.
Danimals.
Yeah. And yeah, there you go. Bam. Oh, shit, I remember I'll get like 3, 4. Kill those shits right away. Boom. It's like chips.
You chug them? Like
hey, the Mexican chips are bomb, bro.
Back to back?
Yeah, just go because they're small.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're tiny. So I just get like a 4-pack and then boom, 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 boom. And I remember like down the street from like my dad's mom, was it my grandma, right?
Yeah.
Down the street, like on the main boulevard, some lady, she would always have a trampoline. And she'll have like, you give like whatever 5 pesos or like 3 pesos,
whatever it was.
And then she'll time you. Boom, boom. It's crazy, bro. So like me and my cousins, they would always fucking hey dog, fuck you, Angel. I remember
I'm experiencing this shit with you for the first time, bro.
I never told you this, huh?
No, imagine if I was telling you this, so you had to use a trampoline. A timed experience.
Yeah, bro. And I remember that shit, bro. Like, cause
what was her clock? Like a stopwatch?
I don't know.
Or her watch?
Just her watch. Yeah,
just say whatever she wanted.
Yeah, because it was like a small little office, and like it was like at a park that just had a basketball court. So it was just like open field.
Pull up there?
And no, well she like did something right there. She had a business or whatever.
Okay, she's on trampoline time.
Fucking trampoline time, and like.
That's
most
crazy.
of the times, like I would always just be at my grandma's by myself, and my cousins like they would like hardly visit.
Yeah. So
it's just me, myself, bro, like myself and like the little homies I made. Yeah, my sister was little, yeah. And well, my friends like we'll just hang out like sometimes, like so. Like to kill time, I'll go to the trampoline with my 5 pesos on me, and like I'll tell a lady like
with your money you got from working at the ferreteria.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I remember like I'll give her like 5 pesos, whatever I had, bro, and like I'll just go up on that shit and just start jumping fast, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Try to do a fucking flip, bro. Yeah, because she'll fucking time me, bro. So I just boom, 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 fucking do a fucking flip. And then chill for a bit, and then start jumping in.
Did she pause the time when you took a break?
Nah, like she'll just come out like that's it. And then I'll be like, fuck, I don't want to spend no, like, you know, this is all I have, so I'll just come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll just keep it for later.
Yeah, so like I'll go like every other day sometimes. Fucking crazy, huh?
Damn.
It's crazy, bro. And then right there, one of my aunt, she married some rich fool. He's a millionaire, bro. And she would always buy her daughter like all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bikes, whatever. And they had like pink bikes right there. And they never used it, so I'll take that shit. I'll fucking ride pink bike, bro, and I'll take off to the park.
Shit, you didn't have no bike. You weren't gonna get a bike.
I wasn't gonna get no bikes, bro. And so I would like, and they had a little basket, bro. So my grandma should like go to the store, like bring eggs. And I remember I'll go get eggs and I'll bring them those shits all cracked, bro. And she would always talk shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Because they're over there, the street's bumpy, bro. That has nothing but rocks.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I'll go and she'll give me, like, the money, like, bring this amount. But over there, they give it to you in bags, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not in, like, carton. It's not in a cart.
Yeah.
It's in a bag, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they just give it to you.
Like a
Like,
plastic
boom,
bag?
boom, boom. Yeah. And I remember, like, fuck, I gotta go slow. Even though when I go slow, bro, like, that shit, those shit will crack, bro. And then she'll cut, like, she'll start talking shit to me. I'm like, be happy I went, though.
You'd have to walk with the bag and not you ride the bike.
Yeah.
Or like if you're gonna go back and do it. Right now.
That shit was crazy, bro. Fun times.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
have so many
bro.
memories, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, nobody experienced a childhood like that, you know?
Yeah. And
It's like, especially that, like, some of the homies grew up there and then came here, but they never went back.
Yeah.
You went there for a year and then still came back.
with Pokemon
like
cards.
nothing.
And I still have my Pokemon cards.
That's wild.
It's crazy, bro. I
Just
learned
a
a lot
year.
of shit over there just working, though.
Yeah,
I was just working.
Wow, you went through the immigrant experience in reverse,
I didn't
bro.
know anything.
Literally
like,
in reverse.
Even in the rancho, they tried putting me in school, and like
Yeah.
I was only there for like a week, bro. Cause I was just like, I don't know shit. Like, I don't know. I do not know anything.
Well, you didn't
And
even know what they were.
Yeah, what they were like. I
speaking,
remember
or-
like they would. I would like hear and understand, but like I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know. Okay.
Imagine that, like what this gets out of people, bro. Like, imagine literally something that I never had heard about from you.
Stories?
It's 20 years.
For real, huh?
And why though, right? Because we've kicked it by just me and you at a bar, at a restaurant, or working here, working there. But why does it happen here, right? That's a fucking trip, right? Because literally, how did we not ever, all the time we spent together?
Yeah.
We've worked out of town, you know, shit like that. Not a lot, but we've done it. We've worked together, just at a building. Boom, all right, let's do all of this. And it still
Real shit, huh,
never
from-
made it to that type of shit. That's crazy.
Trampoline.
I wonder
guy.
I wonder
I'm
why.
gonna fucking buy a trampoline when I get my house.
Yeah, and just put it in the front yard. Nah, you can't even do that though. That's some straight. That's all bad.
Yeah.
That's some straight fucking dicey right there. It paid me to use my trampoline.
Hustling little kids now.
Yeah,
Huh?
nah, but that's a different
With
type
5
of
pesos?
place though. You know, like
Yeah.
money. You know,
Money over
the
there.
money's different, bro. It's,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, every cent counts.
Yeah. Literally the pesos, bro.
Yeah.
The pesos.
And the little kids were down. There'll be kids there doing it, huh?
Yeah.
Like besides you.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine that. Like I
I
can't.
sometimes I pull up and I see kids doing that shit. And I'll be like, fuck, come back later. And I remember like down the street, like further down, there was a big park. There was a huge park, bro, like huge. And I remember like I'll just take off on the bike, bro, on my cousin's bike, the pink one. And I'll just fucking take off, bro, and I'll just go in circles.
Just do whatever.
Fucking do stunts by myself, you know. And sometimes my dad would go though, but like most of the times I would just take off, just boom, 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 just be on the bike and like there'll be like bikes playing soccer right there,
Yeah.
just all that shit, drinking, you know, like
Bumpy music.
and I'd just be on the fucking pink bike, just going in circles.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't even imagine that, like, cause right, you could imagine. I could imagine myself doing something this age, but I can't imagine being a kid and
Doing that shit?
and experiencing
Yeah.
that, right? Because like,
Yeah,
I could
that's
imagine,
true,
if
yeah.
I go there, then it'll be like this. But I
Yeah.
can't imagine myself being a kid
Yeah.
and going there.
Hell yeah, bro.
What a fucking experience, bro. And then all the way.
I know there's so many stories I just can't remember,
Yeah.
bro. Like every day was just like a different fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like every day.
You kind of had to make it different.
I had to make
yeah.
it different, bro. Cause Sanchez, like my cousin, he'll show up. Like the little rich guy, he'll show up. Little rich ass fool. He had a friend that they had a motorcycle. And like me being the youngest, like I'll be in the middle and it'll be us three just fucking going around fucking shit up, bro. And I remember like at night we'll go around the block and we'll start stealing the little caps from the tires from the cars, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes they'll have like the good ones, bro. Like they'll have like silver ones, like they'll have like the
Like where
the
you put
dice
air?
ones,
Yeah.
just being a raton, fool, just fucking early 2000s. Now I remember like we'll go around us three just fucking stealing shit, bro, like stealing that shit, fool, and then we'll just go home. I don't even know what the fuck we would do with those shit just to have them there.
Yeah. Well, it was just for the fun, right?
Yeah, just for the fun.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, bro. What a fucking experience.
It's crazy, huh?
I never thought about the type of impact that would have on you. You know?
And I came
Like,
back.
I've heard you talk about it, but it's just like, and
I had so many stories, bro. And I came back and like I didn't know English.
yeah.
I didn't know English. These people would make fun of me. And like, what? Like I had an accent too, a little Paisa accent too.
Yeah.
And I remember Aiki, I would make fun of me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Aiki.
I'm gonna get everybody before the fucking night's over.
Fuck Gresh too.
Should have never platformed this guy on.
Nah, but I remember that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Came back
how
with a
could you
Mino
forget?
accent. I came back with a Mino accent, bro. I started school and like it was just I had to restart everything all over, bro. Learn how to fucking English, like all the English shit. I remember I started going to Eastman, bro. Cause I remember before I left to Mexico, I was going to Lorena. I was going to Lorena. And then Eastman, I went, was it third grade, fourth grade? What did they go up to?
Fifth.
Fifth,
They go to
right?
fifth, yeah.
Yeah, I remember fourth grade.
got-
Fourth and fifth. Fourth grade, I had Miss Solomon, little fucking.
Yeah.
And fifth grade, I
La
had
Bomba lady.
the bomba. And in fifth grade, I had Miss the Chinita.
All the fifth grade
we were on
classes,
top.
we were in the big building,
Yeah,
right?
we're on top.
Yeah, it's like you finally
the
made
right
it to
side.
crazy. You finally
Yeah,
made it to the big building, bro.
Yeah.
Remember they had the haunted restroom in
Yeah.
there? Like we legit.
Literally, the bottom one.
We didn't even know about it when we were in
Yeah.
first through fourth grade. We heard about
Yeah,
it.
it
Like,
was
there's a haunted
cemetery,
restroom.
right?
Oh,
It
never
was-
could go
yeah.
in there. But then when we got to fifth grade,
That
it was
shit
open. Yeah, it was open.
It was scary.
Crazy trip out, and we finally
Yeah.
made it to fifth grade to
Fifth
the
grade,
big building.
yeah.
I don't know who. I think it must have been like Miss Kawasaki in fifth grade that I think I had. I'm not too sure.
I have the fucking the yearbook too. Of all the
Yeah, we
little
got it.
jackasses were in
Yeah.
the class.
Those things that are like a whole different thing, right? Like
You start seeing it like, damn, what
Yeah.
the fuck, look at this.
it's a different experience.
I gotta remember all these shit. I know I have a lot of stories of being over there in Mexico.
You had a lot already. Straight movie scenes right
Yeah,
there, bro.
And then the TJ, when I was living in TJ,
Yeah,
that's when I first started like tostilocos.
Yeah,
Those tostilocos with cuerito, ¿no? That's when I
Yeah.
first like experienced when I got addicted to those shit. And I remember like I'll go get some not every other day, but that shit are fire. Our fire.
well, yeah, from going to a ranch community
straight
to
hood.
right there.
TJ's
yeah.
a hood, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
TJ's
for
a fucking
sure.
hood, bro.
It's a border town.
it was
Tough
a
shit
border
right
town,
there, yeah.
Tough shit. And at that time, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, hell
bro.
no.
Tijuana, 2001, 2002.
It was all on your parents,
That shit
too.
there was a whole war going there.
Yeah, that was all on your parents to
That
keep you
was all-
safe,
yeah.
and they did, and you made it back. Yeah, that's
Brought me
wild,
back,
bro.
And I would have stood there, would have became a pro. Just playing soccer. 'Cause my
You've
dad's
been on
home.
the trampoline.
Non-stop.
Big ass adult just jumping on the trampoline till it rips.
And then, like, I've been wanting to, been wanting to go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
You stop family there?
I gotta see my grandma at least
Yeah.
before,
The homie Alex told me I think his grandpa's gonna turn 100 this
Yeah.
year, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
so,
I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I
me
gotta
too,
go."
bro. I've been fucking lagging, bro. I want to go, but then I don't, cause they think I'm a jackass, bro. Like some family members, bro. Like especially my uncle that's here.
Yeah.
He's cool as fuck, but at the same time he's a
Yeah,
jackass, bro.
A lot of gossip.
A lot of gossip.
Yeah,
People
but then
says so much shit about me,
you go and you show them you're not.
Yeah. I'm like, what's up? Drug test me right now.
Not after the podcast, huh?
After the podcast.
Yeah, it's interesting how like that's like kind of a thing too, right? Like,
Crazy times.
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Even before I left to Mexico, I had so many stories here. Growing up here, being at the lavanderia,
And then just to make it back.
make it back
How did you guys make that decision, or why did you guys make that decision, or why
to
did
go
you?
to Mexico.
Yeah.
Cause my mom's mom, my grandma, she had an insulin shock, so that she was taking the insulin 'cause she had diabetes.
Yeah.
And so she had an insulin shock and she almost passed away. So we had to.
You wanna go see? She
Yeah.
wanted to go see her.
Yeah. So
Who was this again?
My mom's mom.
Oh, your grandma.
My grandma. And yeah, we took off, bro. We were living in Calzona right there. I remember my mom had barely got some new fucking couches, bro. She looked sick. You know the 90s, like the 90s, the sway ones with like, I don't know how to fuck.
Yeah.
Those like, they come out like in burgundy colors or green, like all that. Like it has like it's like some type of material.
Yeah.
It's
Suede.
Yeah, like not
Like
suede,
velvet.
like 90s shit.
Yeah, like velvet.
Yeah, and I remember she had barely got them, and literally like a week later she had to sell them. We had a big yard sale. I remember that shit, bro.
Yeah,
We had a
that's
big yard
crazy.
sale.
Well, they also left to go like
Yeah.
you know, like they. You guys planned
And
to be there
it's-
for a long
I
time.
mean,
Yeah.
it sucks though, but like, because the owner of that house, they wanted to sell my dad, like
Yeah.
and my dad said no.
Well,
Can you
'cause
imagine? Yeah.
He knew he had to leave, right?
Yeah. And I remember like we had a yard sale, bro. Like everything cheap, bro. Like the couches, she sold them for like $100.
Yeah.
Brand new, bro. Everything cheap, bro. And she sold everything. We
Collected
took
all
off.
the feria.
Yeah, we just took off, bro. We took off from here to TJ. From TJ, we got the airplane. We took off to I think we landed in Guadalajara.
Damn, so
And
you
from
flew
there-
as a little ass kid?
Yeah, and we landed in Guadalajara, and from right there, I think my aunt picked us up, and she drove us back to Nayarit.
Hell yeah, I was even flying as a kid.
I remember I was scared because
Yeah.
when we got to Nayarit, like in the airplane, it started raining hard, bro, and like the
Oh.
airplane started like dropping, like boom, 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 and we landed, and I remember like I was crying.
Yeah, I didn't fly on a plane till I was like 20 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and ever since I haven't I
Yeah.
haven't.
And I was just on a plane a couple days ago.
days
Yeah.
ago.
That show's not feeding me. It shook a lot, bro. But on the way there, my stomach started hurting. On the
Yeah.
way back,
Took a dookie.
nah,
Spray
just
can too?
hot and then
Oh, that shit was
nauseated.
hot on there.
Yeah, nauseated.
But yeah, growing up in East LA, it's crazy how my parents just landed right there, huh?
Yeah,
Out of
randomly.
all LA, just East LA.
Imagine just a little bit further anywhere. Yeah. Was anybody already there?
No.
No. Just fuck it. This is the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I don't know the story about how my great grandma and my grandpa got to East LA because my grandpa had a big. He was only a teenager.
And he took off.
Yeah,
over here.
a young. No, he came with his mom.
Oh,
He was a
yeah?
young He was only like 13.
Damn.
So he wasn't self-sustainable yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
I'm sure.
crazy. So
I'm
he's-
sure he was.
So he saw everything just
yeah.
throughout
As an
generate,
adult,
like
as
you
an
know,
adult,
just
yeah.
get everything built up.
All
bro.
the world
All
wars.
the
He was
world
an
wars,
adult. Yeah.
All the fucking roads, all the buildings.
Yeah,
that were
the
built,
city, yeah.
City Hall. and
He used
all
to
that.
drive the little trams and shit.
That's crazy.
All the Zoot Suit riots,
Zoot
everything. Cesar Chavez, he was
It
there.
was
for
right there
everything,
when
when the Dodgers
Salazar
got there.
wasn't
Yeah.
it Salazar and all that
And when
shit?
it had a lake.
Yeah, I had a lake.
It had a lake, yeah.
I remember who said that there was always lakes and like they'll find like dead bodies or something, or it's just out mid.
Oh, in
I'm
Echo
pretty
Park.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, can we check that? Was there a dead body in Echo Park Lake?
Was it Echo Park or was it where that haunted hospital is at, Hollenbeck?
Maybe both. Huh?
Mr. Swipes, remember Mr. Swipes?
Yeah.
I just got you.
No, my man. Some man found after a swan boat capsized.
Can you just fucking? Oh no, mames. Are you serious? And then, the fuck is that?
What?
They violated.
What the fuck is scam? That fool should sue
Scan his ass.
You should sue the fucking channel ASAP. What? That's preposterous, bro. That was never, yeah.
No mames.
Yeah, no dead
Fucking
body, no
Google.
murder. Yeah.
Body found in Echo Park Lake right there. Boom. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them. Huh?
Nah, not like that, right? Just in a lake.
Well,
That's a burn.
like
That's a
back in
burn
the
ass
day,
spot
yeah,
to drop
back
it
in the
off,
day,
huh?
Yeah. That's what though. Ever zoomed in on that fucking.
I got that focaccia. Oh, damn! In 2020,
Recently? That was a damn. Was it?
says while not stated explicitly, records indicate that 4 homeless individuals died at Echo Park in 2020, according to Wikipedia. It's reasonable to assume these deaths were connected to the lake or its surrounding area.
Homeless?
But it's
a
important
homeless,
to
right?
note that the reports do not explicitly state if the bodies were covered from the lake itself. That's crazy. That fucking passed out in a swan boat. He capsized.
That's fucked up, huh?
They did that for crazy. This episode's gonna be fucking nuts, huh?
Nuts.
From the from just being a
Mr.
kid,
Trampoline.
yeah, to that fool fucking with his face, and we're gonna fucking post it too.
That's fucked up.
What
Yeah.
did you think? Like, you know, because this has been a long time coming now, I guess. What was your like? Oh shit! Like, we gotta talk about this, or we gotta.
Nah.
We
But I
gotta.
mean, we always do at work, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we always
go through
talk,
anywhere it goes.
yeah.
Anywhere it goes, that's what we do.
Just talk.
Yeah, never quiet. Huh?
Never quiet.
Never
Just talking
quiet.
shit.
A
Talking
shirt,
shit and
a shirt
talking.
like that would be funny. You
Yeah.
know, never quiet.
Never quiet. What episode is this? 13?
Yeah.
Damn,
13.
that's right.
Yeah, it'll be next Monday. Ah, official.
Lucky 13.
Official. What? Get active on the camera real quick. Another game. I'm getting the bottle. Let me get the bottle. Start chugging. He should be getting tore back on podcasts, huh?
Yeah.
Faded, but that has to be tough for the listeners. Nah, but like protect our protect our parks. They get just tossed back, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be having like, hey, what that for Shane Gillis? You
Yeah.
just have see if you could pull up Shane Gillis Bud Light cans. Protect your park. Protect our park. Just Joe Rogan will post and it'll just be like 24 empty fucking bottles.
All pedos?
Pedos
Bud
on
Light?
the podcast. Bud Light, yeah, sponsored.
Imagine how many times they went to the restroom. I
No,
want.
yeah, like right there.
No, man. That
Yeah.
fool, didn't he do a Bud Light commercial
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
what's his name?
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Yeah.
That fool loves that shit.
Those ones don't even look like 12 ounces. Those shits look like chunky, right?
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
24. No?
Some look like tall cans in the back.
Yeah, or they just stacked on top of each other.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not a 12 ounce.
Yeah.
That's a fat ass 24 right there.
All pedos.
Yeah, but I don't know. That has to be. I guess.
But
I've
then
never-
that's how they ever like to just talk for
mad
hours.
Shit. Yeah, talk mad shit.
Like 3 hours. You know how like
Yep.
this fool shit like 3 hours. He's passed out.
Jay looks shit right there. Looks to be the Ari Shafir of the crew. That's
Fucking
hilarious.
shit.
Bro. See, that's you come at the king. You best not miss. This is asleep in the studio.
And the guy used to sleep too.
Yeah,
He's gonna
crooked
fuck
as
up with
fuck.
wake up with a fucked up neck. Watch.
Yeah, that's the trippy part too, right? Like because really, Jeremy and then Sanchez and then you, right, are like the real home. You know, like that we really grew up together.
Yeah.
Although we've known Chris for a long ass time too,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
But he did his teenage life and we did our
Yeah,
teenage
yeah.
life, so that's the difference,
Chris,
right? The last episode, Christian
Oh, yeah,
Espinosa,
I thought
Weasel.
Rash in the Flesh.
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
no, we had Rash in the Flesh.
Rash in the Ass
Yeah,
was
nah,
it?
but he was in Azusa, right?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get everybody on, I guess, right? Because then who knows where the conversation's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like Chris Weasel, that'll be good for sure. Now that
Fuck
I think
Weasel.
about it, right?
Puto.
We'll be able to chop it up. I mean, he experienced his dad traveling too,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
having to cross the borders and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gotta get everybody tapped in, bro. maybe not everybody. We're gonna get mostly everybody.
Mr. Louis Fox.
Hell, nah, imagine wasn't
Oh,
he there
there?
trying to asking for free trash bags?
Oh yeah, in the morning when I was waiting for you.
Yeah, so I could like give you the test or something, you know.
And I was screaming at the phone. I don't know who he was talking. He was just screaming loud. I was like, oh,
Like this?
shit. It's like 7 in the morning.
Remember when this used to talk like that on the cell phone? He used to hold it just as high as he could.
Just go like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. A lot of stories right there at the park,
a
bro.
lot of characters.
A lot of
bro.
characters,
Stupid characters. Like, how are these people real in our lives type of shit, bro? Like, nah, this fool was like that. Like, yeah, bro, that guy was like that.
He was that.
Like, legit.
Yeah.
You know? People would feel like that every hood, though, right? Every ghetto, every barrio.
And then you see them, you're like, oh, that fool reminds me of like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
over
exactly.
here.
Right. That's why, like,
this
Friday-
over here, yeah.
That's why Friday was so relatable,
Yeah.
right? Straight up. The archetypes, bro, the history.
There was a lot of characters.
Yeah, bro, like straight
Not
fucking
just
cartoons.
like older, different generations
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like that fool remind like
Yeah, their sons.
this, yeah.
That's who my brother used to call little Mugsy.
Oh yeah, he looked like
Little Marcos. Little Marcos. Was it Marcos the son? Crazy, yeah, huh? And then you get to that age where like, all right, well, I guess, you're this old now, so we got to start chopping it up with you and checking up and see what you fools are doing, what you guys are about, everything you get, you get older.
Test it.
The times change.
Big time
And
test.
you got to see what's what, but damn, like, imagine like our this would been taking care of us before we were even working for him. Imagine if it was somebody else that had to like navigate our teenage years.
Yeah. That's crazy. Huh?
Like, because low key, right? Like nobody kind of. Well, we knew everybody, but it was always like, I don't know. We were around him a lot too, in a way. Like I remember he would pull up to the pad all the time, right? And Chief would smoke would chop it up, break it down, whatever we had to do, set the record straight. Yeah. Especially for me too, it's like, oh, this was that's their little brother, so that's who he is. But I think even like when that. Like, we kind of all fell under that umbrella, right? We were kind of, like, protected by that in a way. Yeah. Especially when we were, like, tagging and fucking around and starting to do that shit. Because that's when it gets all... I mean, we were tagging as young as fuck, though, right? But it was different when we were, like, tagging at, like, 17 and 16.
Yeah, you're already old. You're already grown. You're already, like,
different thing,
like...
When we were tagging as kids, it's like nobody really knew.
But, like, Yep. And now that you were like 17, like, all right, that fool knows what's up.
Doing, he's doing. And I guess it's also because you're actually getting out there and putting your name out there too more, right?
Yes.
Mire tu tag.
Mire tu tag, yes. That was my dad. He caught me putting slappies on the metro shit. And my dad would get dropped off from work off the 5 right there on Ditman, right there at the gas station. What is it?
Arco,
right there. Arco or the other one.
Yeah.
And he'll walk it up, and my dumb ass will fucking put slappies just
right on your same walk.
My dad will pass.
Damn, imagine that's literally the same thing that happened to me in the freeway. Like, we were taking D to work, and it's
Angel.
Good job, Angel. All mobbed up on the 10, running around freeways all crazy just to tag on the same freeway that my mom and my sister drove on every day.
Bozo.
Good job.
And yeah, my dad pulled up to the pad. Mire tu tag.
Mire tu tag.
Yes.
Dice yes. Shout out to Joe, huh? Joe's in the
big
love.
slappies, like the long ones.
Yeah. Like a bookmark, huh?
And I remember, like I'll be doing
the
little square ones. My name.
Yeah, the white ones.
Yeah. Mire tu tag.
That's the borderline culture, right? Like, that's what changes you from a sports kid to... that's it.
There's different stages,
yeah.
too. Like,
but that's where the line gets drawn. Graffiti.
Yeah.
Like, cause you could be, once you start doing graffiti, it's like, oh, well, you might as well be all the way over here now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if you're not tagging, then don't even. Then we
that's
don't
what
even
I'm saying. That's where
we
you
don't
get,
even need you at all.
That's where you get tested at 17 because you already know what you're doing. You're 17.
Yeah,
you're tagging,
you're deciding to keep doing it.
And then the other big homies, they see you like, all right, let's see, let's get them, test them.
Yeah, because like the other homies stopped tagging too, huh? Like Adrian and Marcos, they stopped tagging. You know, like they weren't still tagging. I think
That
like
was it.
17, 18, right? Like Sanchez too, it kind of like died out earlier for them. We more held on to it for longer. You know, we were still I think 17 is when I stopped.
Started catching big tags.
Yeah, bombs and everything, bro. One time, me and little Gibby, we climbed that shit right there by the 710 Nasty. A whole mission. Jumped a gate. Had to climb up like on a tin roof. Like we had to climb up on a tour bus. Jump on the tour bus to the tin roof. And then we were on the roof.
That little thin one.
The little thin one. 710. I still have a tag right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
It's like a 09.
You see it?
You can see it. You can see it when you're on the 710. Look at it. It's on that little shit that spins for the wind.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the little fucking spinners.
The spinning rings.
And it's right there at the bottom. Boom. 09.
Damn.
Right there. 09. What is that? No, man.
That's crazy. Was that high school? Yeah, right.
That's 20. Wait.
10th grade.
Nah, yeah.
10th grade, right? 10, 11, 12. Because we're class of what? 12.
Yeah, it's like 16 years ago, bro.
Class of 13. Because you're a super senior.
No, I was supposed to be 11. We were supposed to be 11, but I was 12. So I was like 09. I think that's what it says. Boom. 09. Still right there, and I knew that was a good spot too.
Right on 710, huh?
Yeah, and right there too, because it's on the bottom of this little spinner. Yeah. So right there, like, who's gonna go up there and paint it? I hope it's still there. I haven't seen it for a couple years now.
Fucking tag your ass.
Yeah, that's what they say. No puedo.
No puedo. Yeah, bro. It's crazy. From playing sports to tagging.
Yeah, that's where everything all starts. And then the weed too. Like, it just starts all changing. Yeah. It's weird how, like, we don't. I mean, I guess. Do we realize those changes happening as adults? It's more like we have to make the changes, right? Like, I gotta start drinking less. Yeah. Like, I can't be drinking this much, or I gotta stop smoking, or I gotta start going to the gym. Like, we make the change. Yeah. But when you're a kid, it kind of happens on its own. You get tired of
it, right?
Yeah.
You fucking get tired. Like, fuck this shit. But
when you're a kid, it happens on its own. Yeah. Like, I guess because you don't
change, right?
Yeah,
it's like when you're playing sports, you're playing basketball for a while, and then you just fucking softball or whatever.
To the next thing.
Because you're a girl.
Well, I guess because you don't know what you're doing though, neither. Like, you don't know like who you are, right? Yeah. You're like, oh, I guess I gotta try this and oh shit.
Started doing drugs, smoking weed.
Yeah.
Doing shrooms.
We're on shrooms right now. Might as well be.
Fuck no. Panic.
Nah, with those laughs, we're fucking rolling, bro. Fucking preposterous.
Well, there's so many fucking stories, bro.
Yeah, we could just run it back and run it back. This makes me feel like an episode with everybody's gonna be a fucking good time. It's for sure one of the funnier ones, but then too, like,
because then you have their stories and then their stories, and some of us were all, right there, and just
and then they may remember shit. Both of us,
like Aki, that was a good memory, bro. That little jackass. Fuck you, Aki. That fool, he remembers shit. Like, remember when you did this? Remember when you did this? Like, how the fuck do you remember, bro?
Oh, I saw this on the movie.
Yeah, like he always remembers fucking quotes and all that. What the fuck?
That's why we got along so good, Yeah. Fucking that's gonna be fucking crazy too. All these episodes happening, bro.
Hell yeah.
What a fucking journey, what a road.
So many stories, no?
Yeah, we gotta see it. This one's gonna be good, huh? This is gonna be fun. See who else we gotta
good human trampoline master.
Yeah.
The title.
Ferreteria. Student. Alley Confidential. I remember when you and fucking Asthma had that battle right there after Stevenson. It all started.
Rumble.
It all started because one of you fools had a bag of hot Cheetos with chow moi.
Me.
You had it, and he was like, let me get some. He's like, all right, here. And he had every Pro Clubs. Remember when Pro Clubs and Pro 5. Can you pull up a Pro 5? I just want to see the tag.
That shit like kind of blue, right? Like super white.
Yeah,
like,
nice. They almost look purple, right? Pro 5 tag. Yeah. Hell yeah. Pro 5 Pro Clubs. One of you fools had a Pro Club, and somebody like, all right, here, you can have some. And then he was like pouring some down his, and you fucking splashed some.
He's like, oh, I got some of his shirt, no? That was it.
His old brand new Pro 5 With mad chow moi.
And then he got it more dirty because we're wrestling on the grass, right?
Yeah, well then he stole your backpack somehow, right? And didn't he like drag it through that water that would always be
right there by next to the computer lab, and then it went down to the fucking where the water's at.
Yeah.
And then that would just drag my whole backpack on the water.
Yeah. He got your backpack somehow, and then he threw it on the top of the backstop.
And I couldn't climb it.
Yeah, and I had to climb it, and I had to get it. And when I got down, Lurks was walking up to us from he was at Garfield, and we were still
random too.
And he was at Garfield already, and we were still in Stevenson. And he was, oh, what's up? Like, oh, this Richard.
And that little fat ass who took off running.
Yeah, he got away. He booked it. And like, Richard threw that up there? Like, what the fuck? Just launched your backpack, and I had to climb it for
that shit was all dirty, bro.
Yeah, but so was he, though. He got this guy. That shirt was garbage after that. There's nothing.
But didn't we, like, wrestle? Like, did we fought? No, and I was pinning him down. And
yeah, that's when he got your backpack. Crazy. That's like sick as fuck. That kid.
Remember that world rumble that happened at your house?
The what?
Like him and Snacks and Lyrics, and we're all right there, just all stupid
wrestling.
Yeah.
The day when he got the water hose. Yeah, no.
Rasma and Snacks were getting down, bro. And look, you know that little garage where Tina lived? Like, she lived? That door, though. Not like, you know how you enter through the door, like,
yeah, there was the big door and then the side door.
That shit was closed, and these two were wrestling. They both fell in, yeah.
They did. They
like the door was closed, and that shit just... And fucking these fools were wrestling on the floor, fool. Yeah. And I remember Snacks fucking grabbed Asma's huevos, fool. Just pinching his shit. And Asma was just screaming like, ah. And fucking Snacks was just holding his shit, bro. He wasn't letting go, fool. And I would just start socking him in the head, bro.
What the fuck?
I remember that shit. I think you were inside your house. I must have been outside, bro. And I remember like, what the fuck? This was came out all dirty, all fucked up. And fucking Asma just grabbing his huevos. So I remember that shit, fool.
No, my man.
So many fucking
That must have been a different day from the water hose, right?
I think it was.
Yeah, because he got the water hose.
That shit was...
And you wanted to throw the piss bucket at him. That's how you know you're a good person, because you didn't do it. One time right there already, we were already older. We were already in our 20s for sure. We were coming back from the other homie's pad, Ruban. And this who just smacked me, fool. He smacked me with his fat ass hand, Asma.
Fucking little heavy.
Boom, yeah, and just drunk though. You know how remember how I used to get drunk on Sundays, bro? And I just fucking we got dropped. We were with Pedro. We were in his. I think you were with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was already in BG, and I was like, all right, I got it. Boom, and he's and we got off the car, bro, and they had guayabas on the floor, and I just threw it.
I think I remember that shit.
I picked one up, and I just...
Didn't we take off with you? We took off with you, right?
So, yeah.
We dropped them off and we took off.
Yeah, but after I dissed him, I just threw it as hard as I could, like at the back of his head. Wow! Rocked him, and then I got another one, and I rubbed it all over his jersey. Imagine that shit smells like Budweiser, bro. Yeah. Straight Budweiser. And he was pedo. He's probably just laying in. That was my revenge.
Woke up the next day. What the fuck?
Yeah, smelling like mad guayabas. That shit, doing like desmadre like that is fucking fun. But once you get an adult, you can't really fuck around like that. Yeah. Like just be doing pranks on each other and shit.
That shit's wicked.
Like that stops like at 23, 24.
Yeah.
No more wrestling. No more
stealing.
Throwing rotten fruit at each other.
Fucking shit, bro.
Non-stop.
So many fucking shit, bro.
What does the show need more of?
The show?
Yeah, like just right here.
Food. And a trampoline outside. Do backflip when you take off. Fucking some chicken wings, no?
Oh, that's fucking, you're fucking out of your mind. And Jesse needs a podcast.
You know who told me that? Fucking Iki one time.
Oh, you said you need to make
Yeah, I need to
content.
start making content like that. Just
The
fucking
ma-
start
this-
putting my malas. Well, not my malas, but you know.
You just your style dissing foods. Food. The barbona.
No bottom.
Oh man, I think yeah.
Now,
That's-
well, you still, you know, we're all, you know.
Yeah, essentially we're barely
Yeah.
you're barely scratching the surface.
Yeah,
Still a gang of
barely,
people.
we're barely starting, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody starts.
Yeah.
You're starting, bro.
Oh yeah, where something's happening.
Something's happening.
Yeah, just keep
Fuck
going.
yeah.
Huh?
You have
It's
to,
great.
bro.
It's a
You
trip
just-
too. That like there's so many. I still have all the hood to get on here.
Yeah.
And there's still all the rest of my people,
Yeah.
the rest of the people that I know, and
Yep.
new people that are gonna just want to be on just because of the show, and people I'm gonna meet because of the show. Like it's a whole thing. But imagine too, like it's like were you nervous at all pulling up? A little bit.
Excuse me. Yeah.
But then you get here and it's just like
Yeah. Good.
what easy money. This is a job.
Yeah.
These fools.
Oh, 8 hours.
These are
What you talking about?
Then we really need food. Well, this is food's
Nah,
job.
I was a little nervous, but then
Yeah,
it's like
but
you
once
just,
you settle in,
you
yeah.
fucking take the Hennessy shot.
Yeah.
What was it?
Take it, Don
Don
Julio.
Julio. That shit, it relaxes you, bro.
Don Giuliani, huh?
Don Giuliani.
Oh, that's a good one. No, one time, me and Lurks, his neighbor / landlord had a
That's
like a
fucked
GMC van. Don Giuliani, that was his name, and he had a gang of fake Mac makeup,
All kinds of
makeup.
shit,
Yeah,
no?
just fake ass
Didn't
shit.
he like go to a
Or
swamp or
like
something?
yeah, he'll go sell at a Swami, and this is like one of the only times I stole, bro. Like
Stop
I
lying,
actually,
Angel.
Nah, for real.
And be studying comp
It's like
all the time.
it's like less than 5, I hope.
I
And
stole a taco stand once.
yeah, no, for a tattoo.
Yeah, for a tattoo. That's fucked up, huh?
Yeah, I fool burned you. I guess he
Nah,
burned
but then that's
who
fucked
did
up
it?
for stealing
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit for
yeah.
the people that were making their feria, you know?
No, man.
They pull up, they're like, fuck, no está. And over here, fucking fat ass over here, just free tattoo.
I felt that feeling. My work truck has gotten broken into and fucking.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, feels feed me.
I already stole my truck. It felt amazing.
Oh yeah, that's as worse as it gets.
I was happy.
A whole car.
Yeah.
No, man.
And it was on Mother's Day.
Oh, perfect time.
Perfect time, fucking swipes.
The infamous swipes. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I remember I woke up, bro, and I told my mom, like, what do you want to go eat? Like, it was morning, bro. And we're, like, at the old house right there in front of the
Well, it
park,
had to
right?
be a Saturday night where they got you.
Nah, it was during the week, bro.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I remember it was Street Sweeper Day, which is Thursdays, every Thursdays. And landed on Mother's Day. I remember I woke up. And usually, like, when we come in, like, inside the house, we usually hang our keys, like, right there
Yeah.
next to the door. And my keys were right there. And I remember, like, I saw my mom. I was like, where do you want to go eat? My treat. Mother's Day, you know? And the first thing I remember, like, every time, like, I'll wake up is, like, I'll go look outside to check up on the cars, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I had a big window, big porch, and I had a big window. And the truck wasn't there. And I was like, no way. And then I looked at the keys, and, like, I want to go get the keys, and I was like, fuck, is it my
Did
keys?
somebody move it?
And fucking, yeah, did somebody move? Because usually my brother sometimes, like, at night, he'll go to Jack's or something.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like, he'll park it somewhere. And fucking, I remember, like, nah, the keys are right here. And fucking, I went to my brother's room, and, like, but I was asleep. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go down. And I went downstairs, and that shit was gone, bro. And like my heart dropped, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck. No mames. And
A whole ass car. Yeah.
and I remember, like, I got my dad's bike and I went, like, around the block, and that shit was
Yeah.
gone, bro. I had to call the cops, like a fucking little like a little snitch, bro.
Yeah, those are weird, huh?
But it was the white cops, the fool in the white car. Like,
Oh,
pull
yeah,
up,
yeah,
that
yeah,
just do the
yeah.
like the little rookie work.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I did the little report, bro. I found that shit like a week later, and then
It was all shot out.
yeah, this was fucking broke all my shit inside, bro. And fucking, these was had like a mess, and they had a Super A receipt, and like at the Super A, it was like where like I go,
Yeah.
and like I'm cool with like the manager. She's an Asian lady. She's old, like she's super nice, bro. Every time she sees me, like I always give her a hug. And I always tell her, like, how are you doing? You know, like, I have a little
Relationship with
conversation
her.
with her. Like, she always gives me a hug. Like, where were you today?
that's
Because I
cool.
always tell her, like, oh, I was over here at Riverside. Like, I was
Yeah.
looking. Because sometimes I'll pull up after work in the van, like, all
Yeah,
dirty.
yeah.
And then she'll tell me, so what were you doing today? I remember, like, I gave her the receipt. And, like, then I asked her, like, low key, like, can you check the cameras?
Yeah.
And she did, bro. She went to the back and she took a picture of, like, the time. And it was a girl and a boy. They were like fucking little bums, bro. Like straight fucking
tweaking
bums,
out,
bro.
yeah.
Tweakers. And I remember like I took a picture of it because she couldn't send it to me. Like she had it on her phone. Like I took a picture of her phone, bro. And after that, I was just looking for those. Like I was looking for the guy mostly, bro. Like I was just all over the city, bro. Just for like a whole week, 2 weeks, just looking for them. Cause I found the truck, and like I had to fucking put money, bro. And like at that time, I didn't have, I wasn't even working with you.
Yeah, no, that's desmadre right there.
And fucking, I remember
But
I
they're
was looking
gone,
for
they're
those fools
gone,
for like,
yeah.
I was looking for those fools for like, I was
Oh,
just
you
so
ain't catching
mad.
no
I
crackhead.
ain't catching no crack. Those fools moved from city to city. And fucking, yeah, I never found those. And like, I sold that shit. I was like, nah, like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like, I'm gonna sell it. And that's when I got the Honda.
Yeah, it's wicked that like you could be before the push to start, like you could break into cars like a motherfucker, right? Can you? People still have to be able to break into a push to start though, right? But
Well, yeah, the
how
Kill
do you,
Boys, no? Don't they do that shit?
how do you start that shit
Yeah.
though? Without the key, that's wicked. Like hot wire and shit.
This was not
You
that
can't
shit.
hot wire a brand new
Well, I
car,
mean,
though, right?
Chevys are easy to steal, bro. Chevys and Hondas,
Fuck,
especially.
hopefully not mine.
Nah, yours is super brand new. Fool. Fucking bozo. Nah, but mine was a '90s model, bro. So those shits are, just with a screwdriver. That's it. Yeah, your shit probably that shit's.
You're gonna need Elon Musk to get that shit.
Elon Musk, hell yeah. I was a mean little tweaker. I was a genius though. He's smart as fuck.
And dumb as fuck too.
And dumb as fuck.
Man, grave with the fucking.
Then it's like, don't you ever think about it like, damn, that's karma, right?
Oh yeah,
that shit you've been doing, like
for
like,
yourself or for them.
Well, for myself too. All this shit you've been doing, like fuck.
I think we know that we're not gonna get away with it, bro.
Yeah.
With
but
anything.
then for them, he's probably dead right now.
Yeah,
or,
or in jail, or he had to earn a whole brand new life through gacho.
Probably got caught jacking a car, got fucking shot or something.
Even if he changed his life around, but he had to earn it. He had to go through gacho life, bro. Like a whole, a whole journey, But yeah, you're never gonna get out. We know we don't get away with it, bro. No matter what it is.
I believe in karma, bro.
Yeah.
Big
I mean, how
karma.
could you not, right?
How could you not?
Who came up with karma? Hindus?
Is it the yin yang? That's
No.
no, that's different, right?
That's
Completely different.
Yeah. I feel like karma's like we all see the concept of karma didn't originate with one single person. It emerged from the Indian Saramana movement and was developed within various religious and philosophical traditions, including Jainism, Buddhism, and Hinduism. The core idea, the law and cause of effect in actions and consequences, is documented in ancient texts like the Rig Veda and further
Are they the ones
development.
that believe in reincarnation, or is it the Buddhists?
I think it's kind of like
Sort of,
similar, right?
yeah, right.
The rishis, the origin of karma lies in the oldest Hindu text known as the Rig Veda, written down by the rishis in, god damn, 1500 BC, updated near the end of the Bronze Age.
That's crazy.
According to Hindu tradition, karma carries over into the next life, but also resets with each rebirth.
That's what I believe in. Like, you got people. I believe in reincarnation, right?
Yeah.
So if you fuck up in this,
here,
then you have to come back and
get it right.
Or not, you're gonna be a bozo.
What if you fuck up here and then you gotta take all those fuck ups with you to the next life? Though.
That's true.
That's scary as fuck.
That's scary as
bro.
fuck. Well, yeah, right. Yeah.
Coming back here and being able to do it again, that sounds better than leaving with all your fuck ups, right? But who knows? Though you could easily.
Just never. Know.
I don't know. I don't know how to. Sometimes it's easier not to think about shit like that, bro. Like, how do you even process that?
Yeah.
We have a whole soul to deal with.
Yeah.
Relax. I just want to get a trampoline.
Just go get a trampoline, bro. I'm telling you. I remember these fools were laughing at me when I came back. This fool has an accent.
Yeah.
Fuck you, puto.
Puto.
It's crazy, bro. Growing up right there, I saw a lot of shit. We all saw a lot of shit.
For sure. But it's hard to understand that we all had a different perspective of it. Because our perspective was so similar. Like, remember this, remember that. But no matter what, we all saw it in a different way.
Yeah. And the only way, like, you'll forget or some shit sometimes, like, just playing sports, you know?
Yeah.
You forget about everything that's going on around you.
Hell yeah.
Just go fucking play with the homies. Play
Watching
basketball. I remember we'll
sports.
play, like, 5 games. I remember
Yeah.
5, 6 games. We'll fucking play like crazy.
Watching sports, though, too. Talking
Yeah,
about sport.
sport.
Talking about this.
Kobe.
This
Shaq.
Shaq.
Watch the Laker game, Channel 9.
Yeah, Shaq left. He's all that. We knew that we were all, everything. Football, baseball. It was just not really baseball because the Dodgers weren't good back then, you know?
Fuck no. Those fools
Fuck no. They were
for
nothing.
years,
Yeah,
those
just
fools were
eliminated
fucking-
and eliminated. All the time, you know. I remember
Yeah.
being young and watching they'll get eliminated. Like,
Those were
fuck
like
it.
those were like the Angels, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know?
but then when we got older, it started getting gacho, and they'll get eliminated in the playoffs. And like, they're getting a little bit better, or playoffs, or
and
they
then
won.
boom, get
They
eliminated
would
the
win
first
one
round.
series. They would win.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they won 2 series, and then shot down again.
Crazy.
But so, we still watch. We still knew what's up with everybody though. Like
yeah.
the World Series and everything. We watched that every year, bro. Every World Series, every fucking NBA Finals, every fucking
Watch that shit at the park,
Super
Senior
Bowl.
Center.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go to the Senior Center, take over the TV.
Yeah.
Go to the lunchroom, fucking steal shit.
Everything everywhere.
Everything everywhere.
So, unless you have something to
Yeah, I have a
give
question.
something to tell the people,
Where are you going from here?
hopefully to help people.
Yeah.
Hopefully to help people
Oh,
and
yeah.
to help myself too. I think I need to figure some shit out too within myself. Like get a little bit healthier, honestly,
Same here.
and
I've
then
been
to help people.
I've been slacking on my exercise. a
Yeah,
lot,
I've been
bro.
slacking on a lot of shit,
I
honestly,
need to
bro.
get back into that shit.
And since we work together too, like I apologize for that shit too, bro. It's
No,
kind of,
you're good.
it's kind of,
No,
it kind of sucks, you know, sometimes.
you're good.
But
Good,
yeah, hopefully to help people, because I think like if I focus on that, then everything else will kind of come, money and like that type of shit. Maybe it won't, right? But I don't know. I think helping people, inspiring people, maybe pumping people up to be successful for sure.
Yeah.
Like getting, having some business conversations and shit like that, and also having conversations like this, right? Because I think this one will brighten some people's day for sure. 'Cause that shit is funny as fuck, and then the homies are gonna trip out. Like I don't know.
Not a lot.
I don't even know if the
to be
homies.
honest, not a lot of people know, like what
Any-
like all those little stories. I
Not at
told
all,
you.
not at all, not at all.
Only like Aki, he knows.
Yeah,
some,
he probably forgot
you
though
know,
by now,
yeah.
bro.
but like not a lot.
Nah,
Only like
hell
you
no.
and Joseph. He's
Yeah.
working. Fuck Joseph. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Joe.
And that's a lot of anyone. The last one I'd have to be here. Since you asked my question, I'll do this for you. Fuck you, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony.
Fuck that fool.
So like, just because you would have to say that before, since you
Delivering
stole
my
my
shit all
question,
late. Puto.
all broken
And you
packages,
fucking
no?
be drinking behind my back like a
It's like, what's up with
wino. Fucking wine. Fuck you, wine.
Those was pulled up after we got back from
Yeah.
Bakersfield. Those fools were just there, huh? All loading up.
Fucking throw huevos at this fool.
Yeah, this was still my question. Do I get to ask you? Yeah, hell yeah, right?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, so where are you going from here?
Fuck. Trampoline? Nah. Or just, that's it, bro, with my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm moving again. Got a new pass.
Serio, wherever you go, she's gonna go with you.
Yeah. So
Yes,
I'm getting a new, bigger house.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. I'm getting a new house. Everything's not for me no more. Can't be selfish. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't be selfish.
Yeah.
For shit.
Fuck.
And then,
That's
like,
that's
just
good because I be selfish as fuck, bro. So
Selfish as vato. And I was just, that's it. No mistakes. Some
well, I
mistakes.
mean, you're gonna have to make
Some
mistakes.
mistakes. That's
But they're like-
that's how I learn, right? That's how
Yeah,
people
but how
learn.
do you describe a mistake that's a choice,
Yeah. That's
right?
true.
I guess a choice, right? How would can you Google that? Yeah, we gotta get ChatGPT popping.
A mistake that is a choice can be described as a deliberate misjudgment.
I don't know. A mistake that is a choice can be described as a deliberate misjudgment, a conscious misstep, or a repeated error where the individual is fully aware of the consequence. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
right.
bad.
So like you know what you're doing, you're still doing it.
Yeah, it's like volunteering.
My
For
volunteering.
mierda.
Good job, Angel.
Mira tu tag, Jess. Volunteering for fucking ASAP bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop doing that. But the other mistakes, those are unavoidable. Yeah. It's cool. This one we know is going to be episode 13. So that's going from here, episode 13. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody supporting, all the new people. Shout out the homies. Shout out my mom. Shout out Jesse's
Nana.
mom.
Mama.
Shout out Jesse's dad. My dad will get a shout out later, maybe.
Peace.